let this ring.
Yeah, it's right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're live.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's okay. We're live, ladies and gentlemen, with the Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show, broadcasting from the world-famous Governor's Comedy Clubs in Levittown. It is Wednesday, Martin Luther King Day.
That's well for you, maybe.
It's Martin Luther King. No, I celebrated Martin Luther King Day so hard. That's why I wasn't here for the last few days.
Yeah.
Did you? I went nuts
for your Martin Luther King Day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Explain.
Barbecues, shots. Had a lot of Black Russians. Anything, old black drinks just to celebrate.
Isn't it weird that Black Russian is white?
No, Black Russian is black. White Russian is white.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I always thought it was like the opposite or something.
No, they're the same exact drinks. The White Russian, you add milk.
Oh.
Right?
I don't know.
Isn't it?
I only know of a White Russian. I didn't know a Black Russian was.
There's a
even
Black
thing.
Russian. It's the same drink, the same alcohol without milk. Without milk.
Never even heard of that.
Yeah, you never heard of a Black Russian?
No, you'll have to make me one.
Yeah. And it was a joke made famous in what? 48 hours, I believe. It was also a joke in 48 hours.
Was it?
Yeah, remember?
No.
Reggie Hammond walks into the bar and he's like, "I'll have a White Russian." He's like, "Don't you mean a Black Russian?" Because they walked into some cowboy bar. You don't remember that joke?
I don't. I couldn't tell you the last time I saw the movie.
48 hours?
Haven't seen it in years.
Oh my goodness.
Years and years and years.
Well, we're here with Andy.
Yes.
Hey guys.
Back.
Andy Flegel is back. How is
Andy Flegel.
So are you're recovered after experiencing the jackness? Jackie the Joke Man? You're all right there?
Yeah. It took a while, but I'm here. I made it.
You want to answer it, or you didn't block
We're
it?
trying to answer it. Forgive us. We're trying to. Still having issues with our phones. Oh, did that work? No.
This is weird. My phone says no service all morning.
Mm-hmm. Oh. You're live in the Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show. Who's this?
Hello, guys. How you guys doing this morning? Good morning, guys.
Dennis,
Hey,
what's up, man?
what's
How
going
are
on?
you?
Hey, Dennis.
Don't call me Dennis, 'cause you know what my name is now.
DJ D-Love is in the house.
That's right.
And do you have a song ready, DJ?
Yes, I do. I got a song for you.
Go ahead, lay it down.
There you go. Okay, it goes, sit on the left, jaw, sit on the right, jaw. I want this party started quick, right? Sit it on. Sit on the left, jaw, sit on the right, jaw. Come on. I want this party started quick. Right.
Right.
Come on.
Set it off on the left.
On the left.
Set it off on the right. Set it off.
Set it on. Set it on.
Set it off.
There you go. Nice.
Yeah.
A duet between DJ D-Love and Eric the Chev Man Shevlin. DJ D-Love, we need a name for your partner here.
My partner's going to be DJ D-Love, homie.
Right.
That's your name.
But you can't be both DJ D-Love.
Right, you're DJ D-Love, but now Eric, who was just singing with you, we need a name for him. You got any ideas?
Yeah, Heavy E.
DJ D Eric.
DJ D Eric. What about Heavy E?
I like Heavy E.
No. No.
Oh,
D-Love,
sorry.
I think Heavy E is what we should do.
No, DJ D-Love says no.
You could take Heavy. I like that. Anyway, it's pretty cool.
What?
What's up, Heavy?
What's up,
Heavy
DJ
E?
D-Love?
What's going on, Heavy?
What's crack-a-lackin'?
Not too much, cracker. What's up?
Derek, Dennis, do you work?
Nope.
No. Okay.
Well,
Because I'm just picturing a guy in his cubicle rapping, and everybody's just quietly turning and looking at this guy. But if he's at home, that's fine.
I'm gonna tell you, but I'm doing my show next. I'm doing my show in August.
Yes, I know. That's unbelievable. Right, Dennis?
I gotta give you some. Yeah, I'm going. I give you guys going on about a minute right now, bro. So to the guys later.
Right. Yeah, that's exactly what I would have said too.
All right. Yeah, that's what the guys later.
Deuces.
All right, Dennis. Deuces.
Deuces, guys. See, bye, guys. That's what later.
All right, Dennis. Peace out.
D-Love.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
What happened? Something with his minutes?
I have no idea.
I didn't.
I don't know.
I kind of lost that.
I didn't hear a word he said.
I hardly caught maybe 10 of that words of the entire conversation. Like most times I just get it, and the entire time I was like, I don't know.
I didn't get
Like
that at all.
what was on the chin? Like what you're like
Oh, I didn't even
side
get-
of the chin. So I'm like,
What?
Like his rap. I didn't even get half the words of that.
Set it off on the left. You don't know? Remember that song?
No.
I couldn't tell you who sang it, but yeah.
Oh, I don't know who sang it
I mean,
either.
you had the words down. I
'Cause it was a
No, I
famous
never even
song.
heard of it. I know, but you like rap songs. So I don't
It's
really
not
know
a rap
them.
song. It's
I'm old.
on the left, on the right. Was it a rap song, or was it just like a disco song?
You're live in the Knockem
You better watch
Comedy.
the show.
What?
You be early in the morning at 11 o'clock.
Yes.
Oh, I will remind you. If you 11 o'clock.
I think we got Bud
It's
Call.
called
I think we had
Knockem Dead
Bud
right
Call.
now.
So, should we just listen, see what happens on the show?
The Death Call Knockem Dead. It's going to be TJD Live Show. You're like, what the hell is this? I thought it was Knockem Dead.
Like
crazy.
Carlos or something?
Yes, he Bud called us, yeah.
I'll go with people. I'm going to
Now he's
throw
bad mouthing
people
it.
off on the 17th.
That'd be that would be great.
I hate
No,
these
you're
fucking
gonna
people.
think that it's Knockem Dead, but it's not. When we have it
Wouldn't
played,
it be funny if he
I'm doing
spoke
my
normally
beat,
and
all
he's just
beat,
been
the
fucking
whole
with us for
show.
2 years?
all right, guys, I'm back already. That was nice.
He's really like an
Then
English
when they start going, I'll have my business card up and running.
Business
I gotta post them so they can have it.
He said,
Well, back home
he
today
said
when I
we think this
post the
show's
card-
called
I
Knockem
post
Dead,
my
but it's
business cards
not.
to them so they
Right, it's
see it.
DJ D Love Show.
Yeah.
So tomorrow when he calls, I'll answer it saying, the DJ D Love Show. Oh,
Yeah,
there you go.
yeah.
There goes the butt call. All right. Yes, Ken Pichelle, at least no one was walking through hell today. You're absolutely right.
What does that mean?
That was the song Dennis was singing yesterday.
Walking through hell?
Well,
He got the lyrics wrong, and Carrie called in saying he has the lyrics completely wrong.
Walking through. What was the song he was trying to sing?
walking
Walking in the rain,
with him?
I
saw you and him
Yeah, that's it.
walking in the
I saw
rain.
you and
He
him.
thought it was I saw you in,
In
hell,
hell.
walking in the rain.
No,
No, that's if
you
go back and
Come
check
on,
it out.
that
It
song was
sounds just like-
great.
Yeah,
Oh, it's a good song.
I even know that song. That's
Come on.
how good
I
it
didn't
was.
recognize it at first.
Hey, how you doing today, baby? Come on in. Come on, that's
He
great.
didn't do that part.
Oh, that's the best
If
part of
he
the
did
song.
that, I would have remembered.
That's the best part of the song.
You just give him a list of songs to call up and sing to, like ones that people typically get the words wrong to,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Cherry Pie and stuff like that.
Now
Right.
shut your mouth, because you cold busted. Come on, that was great. Don't touch that. This is my world. You're just a squirrel trying to get a nut. Remember?
Yes.
Come on. I gave you Gucci handbags. I gave you.
He didn't do any of that. He just kept repeating the walking in
Yeah,
the
he
rain.
just kept
part.
doing
Oh,
that.
come on. I gave
I
you
didn't
things you
realize.
couldn't even pronounce. Come on. That song was
We didn't
the
get any of
best.
that.
That's like a guilty pleasure 80s song. You have to love that one.
Chris Thomas is picking on your wardrobe again. Basically, if you're not wearing something she picked out for you, she's
Yeah,
mad.
she's a little strict
I
about
think that's
that.
what we're
Yeah.
looking at.
Well, now I told Danielle that Chris gets phenomenal bargains, and she was like, "I get bargains." I'm like, "Not like Chris Thomas, you don't."
Yeah.
I was like, "Because if you got bargains like Chris Thomas, I would never complain about you shopping."
You're missing the complete point of this whole thing.
What?
The idea is to get Danielle and Chris together.
Well, hold on now. I did.
All right. Now
I
you-
gave Chris Thomas Danielle's number. I said, "Can you personal shop for Danielle as well?" She was really
Yeah, both of them go out together and shop.
Well, and then Chris sent me a couple of like high heel boots
No.
and stockings. That
Right, but they have to go look at it
I said,
together.
yeah. Well, that's what I said. I said,
Don't
yeah.
send me anything. Go.
I said you should be sending this kind of stuff to her.
Right.
So I did open the line of communications. I don't know if they texted each other.
They got to
yet,
go shopping together, and Chris got to help her get those boots on.
Yes.
They got to help each other in the dressing room. Right?
Stop.
Right? You
Yes.
agree with-
Absolutely, of course.
Of course.
They have to go into. That looks great on you. No, it doesn't. No, it does. It
Take
really.
that off and try
Oh,
this one.
you be Chris,
Okay.
and I'll be Danielle. No, you be Danielle. I'll be Chris.
I'll be Danielle?
I don't know. How should we do it?
Our
Well-
shows come to listening to butt calls and you guys acting like a bunch of lesbians wanting to make out. That's what our show
Sounds like a
is.
good show to me. I'll tune into that.
I like that. Andy, who am I playing?
Okay, you be Chris, you be Danielle.
Okay, so you're my wife
All right,
Danielle,
but
and
then
I'm Chris
Andy
Thomas.
is going to be the store clerk female hot store clerk who comes in too.
I'll just chime in. I'll knock on the door, the dressing room, make sure you guys are still okay.
Okay, ready?
Ooh, if I didn't do my Kegels, I would have peed right there.
Is everything okay in there, ladies? Do you need help?
What the hell's Carrie? Damn it!
That's the best you guys could do. I thought they'd be like this whole scene.
Oh, you
That was it?
actually want to do the scene? I thought we were just coming up with a concept. I'm just an idea guy. Feed the tuna fish mayonnaise before they go in the can. You know what that's from, right? Come on.
It's from.
It was a breakout role for this
Tom Cruise.
No. It was
Bill Murray.
No.
Yeah, see, Chris Thomas is on board. She said, then she'll have a pillow fight with
Yes.
Danielle. Now you're talking.
Chris, I'm trying to get Danielle to do the bourgeois photo shoot for my 50th birthday. She asked me what I wanted for my birthday, and I said that.
That would be a great idea. Oh, yeah, all right, yes. It's my 50th birthday, too, this year. I would like
You
that.
want what? Wait, what?
No, it's my idea.
That picture,
Why can't I-
that
You
glamour
You guys keep
shot
stealing
thing?
my ideas.
What's wrong with that?
Go ahead.
It's for our own privacy. It's not like we're posting it or sharing it anywhere, so what's the difference?
Oh, you'll share it. I know you.
Danielle,
You'll
give
put it right up on
you
Facebook.
and Danielle, like, watching porn together? Was that your idea? Lots of people do that.
No, it's not
So-
our idea.
Exactly.
But this is
you're
my
not the
idea.
First, you're not the first
For
one.
my 50th. And you're going to get them before
Chris
me.
did
'cause
it
you're
for her
putting them
husband's
before me.
birthday. It's not. This isn't an original idea. Lots
No,
of
she
people
did
do
it for
this.
her birthday.
Well, all right, but you know what I mean.
Right.
She did it already. That's my point. The bourgeois, like the old, what would you call burlesque?
like the pinup.
The old style pinup type pictures. That's what I would like. Make it happen.
Really? That's
All right.
so weird.
Never mind.
Why
Let's
is
go to a
that
titty bar.
weird?
It's so weird.
Why is
Why
it
is that
weird that he
weird?
want pictures, sexy pictures of you?
I don't know, because I
You're
don't
not
feel
nude.
sexy. I feel stupid.
Well, maybe you will feel sexy if you put on all the outfit.
Yeah, stupid.
Yes. Now don't be stupid. Just do it for him.
Don't be stupid, you moron.
Wouldn't you feel stupid doing that, like laying out in front of a photographer?
I did.
Well, if that's the face you make, yeah, forget it. Don't get those pictures made.
Yeah.
Don Sill made better faces the other day when he was here.
That was a hell of a show. Holy man! Now we know what holiday to do shows on. That was
He's
that was
really
well
funny.
Between people being home for a holiday and Anthony Rodia sharing it
that
on
was
his
a
page.
great show.
Yeah, we were fortunate that day.
I like that one. That was good. What's the matter?
Nothing.
Oh.
I wish you were here for it.
I wasn't. It was Martin Luther King Day. I was celebrating.
We watched 2 Spike Lee movies over the weekend to celebrate.
What would you watch? Tell
Black
me.
Klansman and 25th Hour.
I didn't like 25th
I
Hour.
love that
I know
movie.
you
I
do, and I
really
didn't
liked
like it.
it.
I didn't
I
like
really
it.
liked
Maybe
it.
I should rewatch it.
Did you see either one of those?
It was good.
No. I spent mine watching Friday and Boys in the Hood.
There you go. Perfect.
Wow, now those are good. I'd pick Andy's movies over yours. Although Black Klansman was good, nothing beats Boys in the Hood.
Crack open a Colt 45.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I celebrated by like I said, having a Black Russian. All right, so feed the tuna fish.
Oh, yeah,
feed
I'm
the
sorry.
tuna fish mayonnaise before they go into the can. Famous line from a movie, early. I'll keep giving you hints. Early '80s.
Okay. Splash.
No, young up and comer who I would say
Not Tom Cruise.
vaulted to superstar status
Eddie Murphy.
and then fell off a little bit and then made a little bit of a comeback recently.
Boy or girl?
Eddie Murphy.
Boy,
Okay.
no, not Eddie Murphy.
Andrew Dice Clay.
No, he's not white. No, he's not black. He's not black.
I said Andrew Dice Clay. He's not
No,
black.
true. But he acts black. So
But it's a man.
it's a man.
It's oh, I know. We were just talking about him.
Who?
Mickey Rourke.
Nope. No, he's a comedian or a comedic actor,
Joe Piscopo.
but he has done some serious roles as well.
Bill Murray.
He's done some very iconic roles.
Steve Guttenberg.
No,
Tom Selleck. Jerry Seinfeld.
how much more of a hint can I give you?
Ted
Without
Danson.
No, but one of the stars in the movie starred with Ted Danson. in it.
Dr. Dirty.
No, Doctor. One of the movies starred with Ted Danson in Cheers. One of the actors in the movie.
Woody Harrelson.
No.
Oh.
No. One of the
what?
actors in that movie was in Cheers.
Oh.
Norm?
No.
I don't know his real name.
The other guy?
George Wendt.
The mailman?
No.
John Ratzenberger. Kirstie Alley.
No.
The dead coach.
The boy.
No.
I said Woody Harrelson already. Kelsey Grammer.
No.
Ah, I forgot about him.
Real Perman.
No.
The guy who plays her husband.
No.
Who's left?
Danny DeVito?
No.
The English guy.
No.
Oh, the blonde.
Yes.
What the hell's her name?
Shelley
It was
Long.
a
Shelley
boy.
Long.
No, she was in the movie too.
That he's talking about. Oh,
Right.
Henry Winkler.
Okay.
Night
Yes, but
Night Calls? No, Night.
Night Watch.
but who else was in that?
Michael Keaton.
Yes, Michael Keaton.
What the hell is the name of the movie? Night Shift.
Night Shift.
Night Shift.
I'm just the idea guy, Chuck. And he takes out his little tape recorder and he goes, "Feed the tuna fish mayonnaise before they go in the can."
Speaking of which, did you see the trailer for
What?
that movie? What the hell is it called?
That's when they made Night Shift was when they turned the morgue into a whorehouse.
Right.
Right.
The trailer for was it
What?
Morbius? Is that what it's called?
Morbius.
Morbius. Did you see the trailer?
I did.
With Michael Keaton at the end.
I did.
That was cool. That made the whole thing for me.
So
right
they're
there.
linking it into the Marvel universe.
Possibly.
Morbius was a very
But it's still
offshoot character. You know
sucks.
Morbius?
No.
He was a very offshoot character, but they did make him look very much like the character at the end of the trailer.
It
You're
sucks.
not a Jared Leto fan.
I'm so mad that he's the character.
Yeah.
He sucked his Joker. Why is he getting a shot at another superhero movie? I don't like it.
Yeah, I didn't.
don't
I,
like
did,
it.
I didn't like his
Birdman.
Joker.
Birdman is awesome. You didn't like
I
Birdman.
didn't like Birdman.
I loved
Didn't
Birdman.
like it.
It was
right?
weird. It was weird. I really liked the cinematography of it. The storyline, not so much.
Yeah,
but-
that's what I watch
yeah.
movies for, cinematography.
I went in knowing that it was like a lot of people's favorite movie, and then I was like,
Yeah.
I loved it.
not even
what's
in
my-
my top 200.
Did you turn? Yeah, speaking of 200, is that what you turned this thing up to?
No, because that'd be bad.
Anybody else feeling that, or is it just
No.
right here? This direct?
Might be.
It's-
Might be. You're
It's
really
totally-
close
totally
to it.
you.
Oh,
Yeah.
because she usually sits here for the other shows.
I'm
I
feeling
have it on
it
like
is.
88.
What's the matter with you?
I'm dying over here.
I
And
brought
it's
my
a
little.
direct breeze.
I brought my little electronic tester to test the switch and the receptacles.
That one still isn't working.
What are you
in
talking
there.
about?
The heating thing
Oh,
in there.
really?
Yeah, it still says
Well, maybe I'll go sit in there.
Ken
What?
Friedman wants me to do a picture thing for his 69th.
Yeah, sure he does.
Oh.
You sure he's talking about his birthday?
Wow. So yeah. So for the 50th, I asked Danielle to do that.
And has she agreed?
She didn't. I should listen when she talks. I think.
I would have to diet.
Well, I think. She didn't say
Don't
no,
diet. I like your color.
but she didn't say yes. You know what I'm saying?
I think it has
She's
to be one
hoping
of
you
those
come up with
spur-of-the-moment
something
things.
else.
Yeah, she was kind of like,
It's gonna be hard to plan.
maybe she did say no. I'd have to ask her.
Like, don't you want something else?
I think she was like, nah.
What
But
is
that's
that?
not a
He's
no.
right. Why wouldn't a guy like nice pictures of his wife like that?
Because you're going to look at them like once and then.
No, you won't.
Absolutely
not me.
Yeah, I totally disagree with
revisit
that.
No,
Like,
I'm
why
looking-
don't you just, like, why wouldn't you just jump her instead of looking at
Well, what if
pictures
you
of
go
her?
away? What if you go away for a week or a weekend?
You would,
Or
if
you're
I went
asleep.
away, for a week, you would look at pictures of me?
Yeah, sexy pictures. Yeah, and then I'd
Absolutely.
rub one out.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of cool.
Well, that's what.
All right, it's looking up.
So,
Now she's flattered.
Yeah.
Oh, well, if you're gonna jerk off to him, that's-
I know. That now makes me feel good.
well, what do you think he was going to do with him?
Just like have them, but it'd be weird. Like you'd look. I just
Yeah,
figured
they've been
you'd-
my photo album next to baby pictures of my son.
Yeah, exactly. Like I figured like you get like school pictures, and you're like, oh, and you hand them out, and you like stick them in a drawer.
Yeah,
and you
it'll be
never
our
look at them
Christmas
again.
card this year.
They'll stick on
Well,
the
that's not a bad
refrigerator
idea.
until the next one. Like who cares?
You can hang candy canes on the nipples and then shoot them out as Christmas cards. No, that's what I asked for, and she said, "Yeah." I don't know if she said no. I don't know what she said.
You would have to be like a photographer that would be able to.
Well,
Well,
Chris-
I know, but there's like maybe because
because wouldn't you feel more comfortable with a woman taking those pictures?
I'd feel like an idiot just in front of anyone. I'd be like, "What? Can you imagine?" So like, no, you would be too. You would be completely awful. Like if the
I was
photographer
awful.
was like,
Just yeah.
"Eric, now let's give us a sexy look," you'd be like, Like you wouldn't.
Oh no!
You
yeah.
would have no idea what to do.
As long as they approach it the right way. Like,
Yeah.
what a career is that? Imagine just being an erotic
know.
photographer for couples.
Having
Yeah,
to work,
baby.
having to do something to help me. That'd
But
be
if anybody's
awful.
going to help you get comfortable to properly pose, it would be Chris Thomas.
Yeah,
Actually, I
but-
didn't hear a word Sally said because I just kind of figured out. Like I'll tell you what happened. I started zoning out because I was like, I can imagine Chris going, "No, Sally, you look great," and you're like, "No," and she's like, "No, you really do." And then the camera gets put down, and then she's like, she comes over and she starts, yeah, and then they kind of went off into that.
Let me
that
just
mode.
position your
Right.
body a little bit differently.
Exactly.
Like, all right, Chris, I really trust you. Oh, your
Yeah.
hands are so
okay,
warm.
keep going. I like where this is going. Keep
Wow.
going. Yeah, but what did you think he was going to do with them?
Just
Show them.
have them. And like, so what's the point?
Bring him in here. Look, everybody.
I didn't feel like he'd do anything with them. I just feel like he'd like, what's the point?
No, but if you're away, let's say you're hospitalized for some, for a long time.
Let's say
Don't come to the hospital. Just stay home and jerk off.
don't come
Let's
visit me.
say your uterus is falling out. You have to go get it fixed at the hospital, right?
Okay.
Right? So you can't have sex anyway. That's number one because your uterus is falling out. That happens.
Does it?
It's a prolapsed uterus, yes.
People's uteruses fall out?
Well, kind of.
Okay.
They sink. They kind of deflate, and then you got to get it taken out. I wouldn't say
I don't
like
want
fall.
that
That's when you
to
call
happen.
Mr. Pop and Twist and
Right.
he blows it back up.
I'd rather that not happen to me.
So,
okay.
all right. So, all right. Let's say you have anal fissures, right? So they hurt so much, and then you have.
That I have to have them stitched up.
Yes. So now you're in the hospital for a period of time. Well, what's he going to do for sex? You want him to get a hooker?
No.
Right. Do you want him to
No.
get another, like a surrogate sex partner?
No.
Right. So
I feel
now
like,
he's.
do you want to pee pants coming out the parking lot? I'm like, no.
Do you want some crusty old pee pants to walk into the house and go, well, now you're going to get some vagina? No, you don't want that.
No, I don't want that.
Right. You want him to take pictures of you that you took, 10 years ago. And, oh, wow, look what she did for me. I feel
And you
so.
would do that. You would pull out pictures of Danielle if she was on a business trip.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I've got a whole stockpile at home.
Of
Not of
Danielle?
Danielle.
What the fuck? I thought those were just for me. All right.
She shares.
Yeah, all right. Put them on Groupon.
Well, that's what Chris says. When she dies, her husband has strict instructions to show hers blown up at her funeral.
Oh, nice.
See?
All right.
That would be awesome.
Like if I got hit in the face with a shovel or something, I would never ride again. You'd have them like that. You could just,
Yes.
you could just
I'm not
scotch
coming
tape
home.
it to my forehead during
You
sex.
blow it up and scotch tape it.
Scotch tape into her face. Can you wear the Sallie
Yeah, can
mask?
Charles Gruden, we're back to the Joker. It's clear that the best Joker was Cesar Romero. He even kept his mustache. He lives in
Yeah.
the 60s and 50s. He does.
Yes,
There's
absolutely.
nothing good about today's world. He should have been born many moons ago. But yes, I would think that you should take them. That's my guess.
Well, he also says
What? Oh,
that
he-
when you two were comedy partners, you guys did centerfolds.
Yes.
Then we did sit-ups, and it went away. At least mine did.
Oh.
Oh, Joan says I should take the pictures, but then it's not a birthday present. Well, I guess
Right, yeah.
I guess it is. It's still.
Yeah, but you're not. You don't have the eye that Chris does.
Well, I agree with that.
Yeah, you wouldn't have, and you don't
And
have the
picture
setup and
quality,
the
picture would
camera.
come out
Right.
better. Right.
And Chris isn't going to make me take my clothes off. Tony's going to be like, could you,
No, only if you
I
feel
don't want
comfortable.
those out there.
Only if you feel
Oh.
Yeah,
comfortable.
but Chris will dress you up sexually,
Sexy, not sexually.
erotically. What'd you say?
Sexy, not
Erotically.
sexually.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Right. But no, I think she'll. Well, does Chris have? No, you'd have to buy your own stuff. Chris's stuff isn't going to fit Sally, right? They're not even the same height.
Right.
I'll lend you something.
Thanks, Andy.
Yeah, but I don't know if Tony taking the pictures. If Tony had a Polaroid, now that's a different story. Boobies.
He's right.
You didn't get him a Polaroid camera for Christmas?
No, I did not.
You should have.
That's the next idea we're stealing from you.
Polaroid. I took 3 pictures with it so far.
All right, so it's one a week.
Yeah, it's like $1 something a picture.
What?
Oh, really?
Well, because the film cartridges
Oh.
come in 2 packs of 16, and it's $20 for the 2-pack of 16. It's like $1 something a picture. That picture better be like good for me to click
You're
that
such
camera.
a cheap bastard. I wouldn't. I
That's better
wouldn't
be in
care.
focus.
When's the last? When did we do that Sweet 16 show?
What Sweet 16 show?
For the murder mystery. When was it?
What
date?
December 15th or something around there somewhere.
Really?
Or maybe the week prior.
Did we do one after that? No.
I don't think so. I don't think we've done one since. No, Christmas was a week later. We haven't done a murder mystery since Christmas, have we?
That Sweet 16 show?
Oh, no, you're right.
No, wait, that
was-
Sweet
you're-
16
I'm
show was
sorry.
after.
You're right. It was the first weekend of January. You're absolutely right. Sorry.
All right, so it's
Yeah.
been about 2 weeks, right?
Yes.
3 weeks.
Still have every penny.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, Mark White is watching. It's about time. Mark, what are you doing? Are you coming in?
I spoke to Mark.
You did.
Told him I'm not going to be able to go this weekend. Told him why.
Oh, you told him?
I did. I told him
And
why.
what did he say?
No, of course he was very understanding, and I said, believe me, I'd much rather be at your show. But yeah. So anyway,
Sally
Moving
and I
on.
will be there. Sally and I will be there.
moving on.
Saturday night?
Saturday night.
Saturday
Yeah.
night. Mark White and the Spin Doctors playing the Paramount on Saturday. If you can't make it to a great comedy show, we'll go check out some music. Spin Doctors. Mark White. Hope to see you, though, but I hope Mark is coming in.
When
he
you
did.
coming in?
He did. He said he'll make it in a few days because he's here for 10 days.
Right.
Okay,
I asked
good.
him when. He said, I don't know. So it might
okay.
just be, he knows how to get here. It might just be a surprise thing.
Yeah, he told me to. I was talking the other day, and I was hoping to just solidify a date. I was hoping to get the whole damn band in here. Damn it.
Because aren't all of them in New York?
Well, now they're playing this weekend.
I know
Chris
now they are,
lives
but
on
I
Long
mean-
Island.
They're playing on Saturday, and then it's a whole 5 days before they play the Brooklyn Bowl.
But the rest of them are New Yorkers.
Well, they're all New Yorkers. Not all of them live here.
Oh, that's
is
what I
in-
mean. Like,
okay,
are
Mark
they
is
all
in Houston. Eric, the guitar player, is in Canada now.
Canada.
Canada.
Why is he in Canada?
I don't know why he's in Canada.
Richie Canada.
Maybe he's wanted by the law.
He's in Richie, Canada.
That's a whole different guy.
He's in Canada.
Yeah. I don't know why he's there.
What nights is he free this week?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. He wouldn't give me anything to work with.
Yeah,
Come on, Mark,
I
call
think
in.
when he feels like it, he'll just pop in.
No, not call in. Get in.
Well, so we can do the schedule.
He says it's freezing up here. Well, it's January.
Yeah.
Yell at your manager for booking shows in January in
I think
cold
I
places.
do I have a cut on my face?
Where?
No, it's
Yeah.
just your face.
Right
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
What is that? I
It's
just
your
felt it.
vagina.
It's annoying. My face vagina.
Vagina face. Yeah. It looks like you popped a pimple.
No, I didn't, though. I didn't have a pimple.
Like you had a scratch.
I don't know.
So, Carrie, tell us about your special that's playing tomorrow.
Well, let me
the
tell
heck?
you,
Where the hell is she?
it's on Crackle. It's called Menopause and Menopause. Debuting January 23rd on Crackle.
See,
You
that's the
fucking
thing.
assholes.
When people don't show up, we should just pretend that they're here and do
Right.
them.
And do
them.
And
There
you
she
should
goes
do
again.
them.
I bet you that's Mark.
It could be Mark. It could
Or
be
it's Carrie calling.
Mark.
You're live on the Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show. Who this be?
Hello there, Mike.
Hello, Mark White.
You be right, Tony.
Are you calling to say, hey, the door's locked and I'm trying to get in?
No, I'm not.
What the hell?
I'm at my hotel in Queens.
Oh, he sounds all depressed because he misses his new girlfriend.
You didn't bring your girlfriend.
Because he's in
You
Queens.
didn't bring your girlfriend with you.
Nobody can survive 3 days in my car driving nonstop
So why didn't she fly and
California.
meet you there?
because she's got a job. One of the first girlfriends I ever had a job.
Where does she live?
Texas.
She lives in Oregon.
Oh,
Oregon.
she lives in Oregon?
Oh, so it's a
Are you
long
pronouncing that right? I thought it was Oregon.
No, no one says Oregon.
It's Oregon.
It's
She lives
Oregon.
in Salam. She lives in Salam, Oregon.
Salam,
Oregon.
Oregon. Wow, so it's a long
That's
distance
how you
thing,
pronounce it,
huh?
right? Salam? It's Salam, right?
Salami.
Okay.
Salami.
Salami,
It's a
bologna.
long distance thing, huh?
No, not the way he drives. He can go there in one day and
That's true.
bang and then come back.
Actually, what we're going to do is she's going to visit me in February for 10 days, and we're going to drive to California
Oh, nice.
Ah,
What part?
nice.
for a show.
somewhere, and then we're just going to probably go to Bisbee, Arizona, because that's my favorite little town.
You gonna go to Tombstone, Arizona, too?
Yeah, we have to drive past that.
Nice.
So we'll stop in Tombstone. Then when the weather gets better, I might go to Oregon, Salam, and hang out with her for, a couple of weeks or whatever, and then that's good. It's all good.
All right.
Nice.
And how did you meet this fine young lady?
She was a runner for one of our shows in Salam, Oregon.
Oh, she was. What does a runner mean?
Gets
That means
you
like
stuff.
she comes and picks us up. But she was actually working. She's a lawyer, so she was working with the guy doing his documents. The contracts, going over the contracts, and
Right.
he just asked her to go to the airport and pick us up. So that's how we met, and that was over 7 years ago.
Savant.
So what happened?
Savant.
Why did it take so long?
Because she was married.
Not anymore.
Oh.
Right.
Now
Not
she's
anymore.
free
So now you're able
to
to.
And I
have,
was
have
and I
her
was
some
and I was in
Mark
transition.
White.
I was in transition from black to white, so I really had to be by myself during that time. What?
Aren't
What's so
most
funny? I
of
didn't
your
say anything funny.
girlfriends
I don't know.
Makes it
White?
sound like he was, going from Catholic to Jew or something.
What did you say, Sallie?
weren't most of your girlfriends white?
Almost all of them.
Yeah.
The last time I dated a black girl was 1982.
Yolanda?
From
Yolanda Vega.
the supermarket.
And what happened there?
No, she was great. And then I met my first wife, Lilian, from Puerto Rico,
Oh.
who I actually thought was a European when I first saw her. I didn't even know she was Puerto Rican.
Oh, Puerto Ricans. No wonder why that didn't last. They're hot-blooded.
She, you know what? We were both hot-blooded, but she was even more hot-blooded than I was. So it's great. You know what I had last night?
What?
Your girlfriend.
Queens. I don't know if I can keep talking because I'm laughing so hard. Let me just gather myself here. I had some Chinese food.
Oh, that's good.
Well, that's not
I've had
funny
that.
either.
Queens. You can't find this anywhere in Texas.
Yeah.
This is Queens
Yeah,
fried
it's
chicken
different.
wing and fried rice. I mean, there's so much grease in here. I can oil my car now.
Yep.
I saved some of it.
But we're the ones telling you shouldn't be living there, so you're enhancing our point.
Well, come see us
What are
and
you
have one of
talking
those
about?
egg sandwiches.
Oh, yeah, you can get
Egg
an egg
sandwich.
sandwich. You get an egg sandwich.
Sandwiches.
Can't
I'm going to
get
get an egg sandwich, and I want to go to, what's his name's pizza place and get another slice of pizza.
Bella Vista Pizza.
Vista Pizza.
Bella Vita Pizza. This is where you can get a whole pie for $2. Everybody rush over there right now.
Tell him Mark White sent you.
Yeah.
He'll make
Mark
up the
White said
difference.
we could get a pizza pie for $2.
Put it on his tab.
I don't have a tab.
You do now. All right, so you met her 7 years ago, but you just remained friends.
But 7 years ago, he
Facebook
said,
friends.
I'll wait for you, baby.
Facebook friends, and then eventually she said, "Hey, by the way, Mark, I'm divorced. Here's a picture of my boobies."
No. You
No?
know what happened? I spoke into the universe, and the universe answered.
I think he's stoned.
Might be.
You know what it is? I have road high because I've been driving for 3 days straight.
He's just in love.
He's
No, I said what I had.
Love is in the air.
So I was looking at a picture once, and this girl had these big legs, and I was like, why can't I meet a girl like that? With nice, muscular legs.
Okay.
And then my girlfriend called me out of the blue and said, hey, I want to come visit you.
Here are pictures
So when
of
she
my
got to the
muscular
airport,
legs.
I forgot. I don't remember anything about her. I just remember her face. I don't remember anything about her body or anything like that. Because
Right.
I wasn't really paying attention. Then she got to the airport, and she comes out, and I'm like, are you freaking kidding me?
Nice.
Look at those legs.
But that was 7 years ago.
No, that was
No,
just
that was now.
That's what I said. Yeah, pay attention, son.
All right, I'm making sure. I'm trying to trip you up. This is how interrogations work.
Oh, wait a
I want to
minute.
make sure this relationship's on the up and up.
So,
That's
all right,
an
so wait a
up-
minute. So she was getting divorced, so she contacted you and said, hey, I'm available now. Let's.
Yeah.
No, not really.
She just said, I'm ready.
We've been talking. We've been friends all this whole time,
Right.
just on and off on Facebook. Like, hey, how you doing? What's going on? And Then I went to Oregon, Salam, and I did a show there. But she was there, but we didn't meet because she had to rush home for something. I don't know what it was, but something.
Should
So now
rush home and cook
I'm
her
a bass
husband
player
dinner.
with a girlfriend. Can you imagine that? I mean, bass players, I don't have to hear those jokes anymore, right?
What
bass
about?
players bass players never have girlfriends. Like, there's always a joke somewhere in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
look at that bass player Paul McCartney. He never has girls.
He never has women.
He has that one that took $500 million away from him.
Well, true.
She hit it in her leg.
She is I'm surprised Sallie didn't go for her.
Yeah, me and Paul McCartney have the same fetish.
Heather, what was her name? Heather Mills? Heather
I think that's it.
Heather, take $500 million away from me.
Heather Lockjaw?
I mean, that's unreal to me, man. She walked away. No, she hopped away with $500 million. That shit's crazy.
I know.
But, you know,
Anyway,
I got a true story about her. One day I was at a Paul McCartney concert. This was in April of 2002. I was watching Paul McCartney at Nassau Coliseum. Heather Mills walked past me. She walked about. I was watching her because she was good looking, so I was watching her walk.
Right.
She got about 20 feet past me and she tripped and fell. And I laughed. I laughed.
And then God laughed at you.
6 months later, bam! Cancer in the leg.
no way, man.
I swear to God, this is true. I swear.
Karma story.
Yep.
That's
Like
why
you
you
can't
never laugh
imagine.
at the handicap.
Was she there to laugh at you?
Yeah, she showed up at the hospital when I had my amputation.
The tables have turned.
Man, that's a sad story, dude.
I'd be mad if my wife left me, but if she said it was because she was leaving me for someone in the Spin Doctors, I'd be a
Yeah.
little less mad.
Who was that other man?
Totally understand.
That's Andy Flegel.
Identify yourself.
What's up, man? This is Andy.
Andy, what's up, man? Andy, how you been?
Very well. Pleasure to meet you.
Andy gets lucky. He comes in here last week and meets Jackie the Joke Man Martling. Now he's talking to you.
That's how you say his last name? Martlin?
Jackie the
yes,
Joke Man
Jackie
Martling.
Marlin. I got to remember
Is he
that.
coming
I keep
in on
calling him
Friday?
Martin.
He said he was coming in on Friday, but I can't get him this time.
You can't get him. Okay.
Right, because I'm leaving.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. So what does Andy do? Andy, are you a lawyer?
Not interested. No, I'm. I do podcasting. That's why I'm here. Just promoting my podcast.
So you're helping them out. You're helping those guys out. Thank you, Andy.
You can call it what you will. I'm here.
We are old and stupid. and
Yes,
we
try
don't know
not
how
to
do
laugh.
it.
Try not to laugh podcast with Andy Flegel and his
Take notes.
Heather
Take
O'Light
notes.
partner.
Baldy, my beautiful Baldy friend, take notes as when Andy speaks, okay? So you don't get
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, that would be like.
Absolutely.
That's generous of you. Thanks.
Where is the intern?
She's gone.
Oh, what's
The
her
one
name?
you like, Courtney? Yeah, she's gone.
Courtney. What is she?
Now, wait a minute. Come on. You got a girlfriend who's a lawyer, so don't talk about Courtney. She'll sue you. So just forget all about it. Leave it alone.
Do you make all that up on the fly?
And it was,
Because I'm impressed.
and it was hard
Your
for me to
jokes.
think that quickly. Yes, I have a
I
headache
know.
now.
It's really amazing.
Hey, you're in trouble in enough trouble already. You got your band here for at least another 10 days. Where the hell are you guys? Damn it!
Yeah,
Get in this
let me
damn
explain
studio
something
and
to
play.
Where's Eric Sheffield?
Listen,
What's his name? What's his
I'm
name?
telling you.
Eric Schofield.
Nope.
Schofield.
No.
listen to me.
I
Listen to me. Stop gapping.
Eric Holmes.
No.
We have a sound check on Friday,
Yes.
Okay.
and they can't even make it.
What?
Exactly. Nobody wants to do it because they didn't want to sit inside the place for 6 hours. Because we do the sound check at 3 to 4.
Yeah.
Then the show's not till 10. But nobody wants to sit there all that time.
What are they
So
making?
me and Aaron are going.
All of a sudden, the Spin Doctors turned into Michael Jackson.
We don't want to sit there all that time.
So that's my what the hell is wrong with you voice.
Oh.
And so like me and Aaron are going.
Oh, Aaron Combs. Aaron Combs.
So I'm gonna check this out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take an Uber over to his house, and then we're gonna drive in his car because I don't feel like driving anything anywhere around New York City until I have to go out to Long Island, and I'm going out there for two main reasons: an egg sandwich and a pizza.
When are you coming? Oh.
When are you going to go be getting your egg
then
sandwich?
he should come in Friday with Jackie.
Right.
And then I'll come. I got a show on Friday. What's wrong with you?
So?
Your sound check's
Pay
not till
attention.
3.
It's not like you
Oh,
sing.
wait a minute. Where's the show on Friday?
It's in Montclair on the Jazal.
All right, but that's what I was saying before. You're playing Saturday, then you
And Friday.
Friday and Saturday.
Friday and Saturday.
Then
Right,
I got
but-
a whole Then I got a whole week of recording and rehearsing. No, recording and
In
making up
Queens?
music or something. Oh, I don't know, Sallie. I don't know. Oh, Brooklyn. I actually do know.
Yeah,
It
Brooklyn.
came to me.
Okay.
I look at the Empire State Building and it said to me, "It's Brooklyn." So it's in Brooklyn.
And what about next week? What are you doing? When do you leave?
I'm leaving the second I get in my car after the show, unless there's a
Saturday?
snowstorm or something ridiculous.
No, the,
Brooklyn Bowl.
after the Brooklyn Bowl.
So
Oh, okay.
Thursday. He's leaving Friday morning.
After the Brooklyn Brawls.
All right.
It depends on the weather, though. If the weather is due to listen, I drove from California straight here, and I didn't see a drop of rain because there was a bubble of high pressure, and I took advantage of it.
Right.
If I had left now, like I was supposed to, I would be stuck in a snowstorm somewhere.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
So I got here.
Where in Brooklyn? Mission Sound Studios?
No, Aaron has his own studio. 'Cause
Oh, does he?
is a badass. Yeah, he's a badass. Man. This dude, he knows what he's doing. When we all grow up, we all want to be like Aaron.
That's good.
He just has it together.
He is a
He's
monster.
got a beautiful apartment. His studio is right down the block. He's a Renaissance man,
look,
and he eats at Peter
Carrie
Luger's.
Karavis is watching. What
Carrie
the?
Karavis is watching. Our guest, who's supposed to be in the studio with us, is watching.
I bet she forgot.
Or she better be down a block.
That's right. She's down the block. Don't worry
She's
about
getting
it,
an egg sandwich.
Baldy boy.
All right. So how about we show up at the studio and go live from the studio?
You know, that sounds like a great idea, but you probably would lose a lot of listeners afterwards.
Why?
So
Well, yeah. Why?
nobody wants to listen to us sit in the studio making up stuff.
I think
I don't even want to listen to it.
I'm going to
You know what's
disagree with
funny?
you.
Listen, you know what's funny? I drove here. I got to the hotel. I got to the
That
hotel.
was funny. That was good. He drove here.
He's not done yet.
I got to the whole. I know. Shut your trap. Just shut it. When I got to the hotel, she's like, "Okay, Mr. White. Okay, you're going to be with us for 10 days," and I almost dropped my phone because I just I wasn't thinking. 10 days I'm going to be in New York City. I mean, this is the longest I've been here since I moved here.
Right.
Moved from here.
Moved away.
You're welcome.
Moved away.
Do you
So
stay in a
10 days.
hotel under your name or an alias?
I stay under Tony's name, Tony Walker, because that's where everybody wants to
Well, that would be
so
funny.
funny.
That'd be awesome. We do look alike.
Well, it fits. Anthony Walker sounds like a black name.
Mr. Walker, you have a guest.
Mr.
Let him
Walker.
Your brother Jimmy is here.
Mr.
Die,
Walker.
no.
I'm in a typical tiny New York room with a bed that I could literally all four of us could sleep on the bed and we still have room to put a pillow between us. Like, why would somebody make a bed
Those
this
are
big?
Then that's not a typical New York room.
Right.
Yeah,
I
true.
need a ladder to get up on it.
Hotels I've stayed in the city, you'll be lucky to get like a little race car bed.
You know, that's because the rooms are small. But this room is big, and they made it small by putting in this giant bed. That's what they did.
They said,
This
ooh,
room
Mark
would have
White's
been much
coming.
better if the bed hadn't been
He
the
needs a big
size.
bed to lay down his
of a
big
box.
black penis.
Carrie said she's going to call in and explain why she didn't make it in today.
All right.
Oh, so I should hang up now. So who's this girl? What's her name?
Carrie Karavis.
Carrie
She's a
Karavis.
comedian.
Tremendous comedian, one of the best, and she's got a special playing on Crackle starting tomorrow.
Is that for white people? Crackle? What is that?
Well, it's free, so that'll make you happy. Crackle is free.
No blacks allowed.
So there's no blacks. But,
Yeah,
you know,
it's like BET for no white people
nerds.
watch BET.
Yeah,
Right.
wet.
Right.
See, you people need WET. That's what you need.
Wet and bet.
Yeah, but then
Wet.
they argue that we already have WET because everything on TV is white anyway. So they
You know, I
don't
was
need
looking
white
I was looking at-
television.
I was looking at Friends the other day, and I was like, it really doesn't make any sense that they would have like a black friend.
No.
That would have been.
And they'd
like,
have to hide their
weird.
valuables.
That would just be weird, right? And then it's the same thing with Good Times. Like, why would JJ have like a white friend? It doesn't make sense.
Well, the
I like
the
separation.
Jeffersons did it. They had the dumb white next door neighbor, the English guy.
Did I tell Mark? Did I tell you what my son said?
No.
No, I wasn't there when you said it.
All right, no.
What did you say?
All right, Mark.
Tell him. Mark.
My son has a good friend named Mark. Shh. No, my son has a friend named Jamal.
Oh, I know of him.
Okay, you know of Jamal. And
You mean Jamal.
Jamal, not Jamal.
No,
Jamal.
it's Jamal.
No, it's not Jamal. It's Jamal. But they make fun of each other all the time. Like worse than like. I was like, guys, you got to knock it off. So my son's school is closing for lack of enrollment, and we're all moving to a new school. So they had a little orientation for us, just for our school. They opened the school special for us. Come on in, and basically it was a great idea because a lot of people are transferring to that school. So that's number one. Number two, the principal walked into one of the rooms and started asking questions. Answering questions.
Who brought Jamal in here? Is that what
No.
he said? Oh.
So Nicholas goes, "Oh, you have a lunch program." My son raises his hand. He goes, "Oh, so you have a lunch program?" He goes, "Yes." He goes, "Well, what's served for lunch?" So the teacher started saying, "We have this, that, and the other thing, and we have Chinese Day, and we have this." So Nicholas raises his hand again. He goes, "Do you have fried chicken?"
Oh no.
A fried chicken lunch. And
Oh my goodness. And they immediately said, "You are not coming into this school."
And the principal goes, no, we don't. And so other people raised their hands, and the principal didn't even really pay attention, but I did because I knew exactly where this was going. He turns around, Jamal's sitting 2 seats behind. He goes, "Sorry, Jamal." And Jamal gives him the 2-finger, he's like, "Thanks for asking, man." I'm like, "You guys are idiots." I go, "You guys are absolutely idiots."
But you see, that's how it used to be when I had white friends and black friends. We all made fun of each other. What happened to those days?
I know. Well, Jamal comes over to my house. He's like, "Yo, Mr. Shevlin." He goes, "You got watermelon?" I'm like, "Jamal, just go downstairs." I go, "Leave me alone and go downstairs."
Jeez.
I like this Jamal.
Yeah, they're very funny. They're very funny.
I'm going to rename him Jamal.
Jamal.
That's a good name for him.
So yeah,
He's funny. That's how I used to be. I mean, I had my white friends and my black friends, and we'd all snap at each other. And you can't dance, you can't swim, you can't do this, all that stuff.
You can't rob that old lady.
Right? Did you steal that bike? I'll tell you guys a story. I haven't told anybody else this story, but I'll tell you a story. There was me, my friend, and I had 3 friends, Reggie, Junior, and Pierre.
Okay.
And we're all black.
Yeah. Pierre?
So we all had bikes. Yeah, Pierre, right? He's black. Just live with it.
All right.
And so the 4 of us all had bikes. But on this particular day, when we were going to go for our bike ride, Junior and Pierre were on the same bike. And me and Reggie were on our bikes.
Okay.
And me and Reggie being, not well educated in crime, had no idea why these guys were on the same bike. So we go up into the Jewish neighborhood, which was Forest Hills, and we see this little white kid on a brown Apollo chopper bicycle. I'll never forget it. Pierre jumps off the bike, runs over there, throws the kid off the bike, and steals it. And the 4 of us hightail it out of there.
Wow.
And so when me and Reggie got home, we were like, what the fuck just happened? And we never hung out with those guys ever again. Pierre went on to join the Marines and later on murdered somebody.
Perfect.
I don't know what happened to Junior, but Reggie went on to become the postmaster of the East Coast.
Ooh.
And I failed and became the bass player for the Spin Doctors.
Yeah, that's worse than murdering somebody.
Yes, it is. And so the moral of that story is, when you see your 2 black friends on a bicycle, and they normally are on one bicycle, or they're on 2 different bicycles, don't go with them.
Right. That's what I always look out for.
Because that was the first time I ever experienced anything like that. I never seen anybody, I never seen my friends actually steal something on that level. And we were only like 15 or 16.
Sorry to hear that.
Well, on that note...
All right. So what do Sallie and I got to do on Saturday? What do we do? We just go there and give them your name so we'll get thrown out, or what do we do?
Yes, you should do that. Give them my name and they'll throw you out and I don't have to deal with you. That was fucking perfect.
The happy he's been all week
That's
long.
what happened at the Brooklyn Bowl. The bouncer didn't even know who you were. Remember, he let me and Sallie in and not Mark.
That was so funny.
White privilege.
But he was black. The bouncer was black.
I know, and he knows his white privilege.
Yeah.
The white he's in.
Mark was talking to him for like half an hour, and then like when we all went to go in, the guy let me and Tony in, and he goes, "Oh no, I'm gonna have to see your ID." He goes, "ID? I'm in the band." Oh, all right, go ahead. But he didn't ask for our ID.
Wow.
It was really bad. Like I was like looking at my shoes. I felt really uncomfortable.
You got to stop that black on black crime, Mark.
Yeah.
No, you weren't. You weren't uncomfortable, Sandy. You were enjoying it.
Sally.
Yeah, Sandy.
Whatever.
Sally.
Just call her Sandy just to aggravate her now.
Sally.
Listen,
Salam.
you were enjoying it. I looked right at you, and you were enjoying it. This little fucking motherfucker.
Just give him a little wink.
She's enjoying this. But the truth of the matter is,
He's
Yes.
lot
these
in
people
life.
know that I'm not black, so that's why I get treated the way I do. They
Uh-huh.
can sense the whiteness on the inside.
Yes, it's
right.
your,
That's the last name.
it's your Make
I'm not
America
ashamed of
Great
it.
Again hat.
I'm
The
trans white. Everybody knows this.
trans
Ever since
white.
I was a kid.
Oh.
Ever since I was a kid, people
that's
said I was
new
white.
information.
That's interesting. You
Wait,
you
what?
identify as white.
He's a transgender.
That's right.
Oh.
I'm a trans white. If you can,
That's
You're
his
right.
middle name.
He is right.
That's his middle name, Mark Trans White.
He can play by those rules. He is right.
Right.
I
Yeah.
don't even have to wear. I don't even have to wear different clothes because I don't even dress like a white dude.
Crocs
But you
and
don't
tapered
play-
jeans.
And plays golf. But you don't play bass like a white man, I'll tell you that.
Nah, I do sort of. I guess something. You know what's great about this whole thing? I don't care. I'm 57 years old and I don't care. It's a beautiful
Just doesn't
thing.
matter.
When you losers make it to 57, if you do,
If we
you'll
do,
be just
thanks.
like me. You won't care.
Still one of my
Agreed.
favorite episodes of the of South Park.
What?
When they were starting a band and they went over to Token's house and like, Token, go downstairs and get your bass. He's like, I don't have a bass. He's like, God damn it, Token, you're black, you got a bass. And the bass. He's like, I don't have a bass. He goes, just go get your bass. He goes downstairs. He goes, holy shit, he's right.
That's my favorite show, by the way.
That's a great show.
That's the best show. I mean, if you want to understand Mark White, just watch South Park.
Oh, hey, you know what? Go see
It's
Book
the
of
greatest show
Mormon.
ever.
Mark, go see Book of Mormon. It was written by the same people.
I got to see that. Did you see the one with the hat when they put the hemp hat on the kid and they play two princes?
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then
That
he
was,
goes
that was
into
recently.
Yeah. Then he goes into the place and he kicks everybody's ass to two princes. It's just, I'm like, that's like the greatest honor to have
that's
your
great.
song played on South Park.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't get any better than that.
Nope.
No, yeah,
So
that was
good for me.
that
That's
was
my favorite show. I mean,
Yeah.
I love that cartoon more than
Good
anything
show.
because they are so offensive. They offend everybody, and they don't apologize for it. So that's what
no,
makes me happy.
not at all. No, and
They're
they're so
like
under
me.
the radar now. They had so much attention on them for quite a few years, but now they get away with so much, and it's unbelievable.
No, they get away with it all the time because they don't care. They're like me. See,
I
they're
think
not even
they've gotten away
57,
with.
they already
I think
figured
they've
it out.
gotten away with even more now.
Right.
Yeah, I
because
think-
they're like me. But they're not 57 yet. But they
They're so rich they don't even give a shit. They're like, all right, fire. I think they're asking to get fired with some of the stuff they do.
like
So,
they're,
anyway.
they're on Comedy Central, right? That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, they're still on Comedy
That's kind of
Central,
like a leftist. They got that Trevor Noah afterwards. He's so annoying with that stupid fake accent. Everybody knows he's just from the Bronx. Fake ass motherfucker. And he's it's like I can barely watch South Park anymore because they keep putting his commercials in between, and it's always some anti.
Well, I just-
stuff.
what-
Find
what-
something else to talk about.
Why don't you just DVR and watch it and skip past all that stuff?
What's that, a DVR? I never heard of that.
Oh,
What is
stop
that?
it. You have to.
Is that some extra thing I have to buy now?
No, it comes free with your cable.
Do I have to program? I hate programming stuff, dude.
Oh, it's not that hard. Get your girlfriend to do it.
You know what?
You can
That's
do
a
it from
great
your
idea.
phone.
That's a great idea. I got a girlfriend. I can't believe it. I gotta be like girlfriend. Yay!
Yeah, I'm
Gonna
very
try
happy
to
for you.
get. Gonna try to get. Listen, I've been single since 2005.
Wow. Oh man.
How is
Listen.
that even possible?
She's. You know what else is? You know what's amazing? She's
Let's
a
say he's gotten
conservative.
laid. He just has been. He's been single.
That's right. That's right. One-legged boy.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up.
I've been single since 2005 because I need to have a conservative woman, and that's what I have now.
Nice.
I can't date no freaking liberal. That would be like the worst thing ever.
And that's probably
I-
what you get a lot, right? You probably get a lot of liberal women come to your show.
Oh my god, it's like a nightmare.
A lot of
And then
hippies.
you find out they're liberal because they start complaining. That's how you find out.
The lighting in here can cause seizures. You really shouldn't have that strobe lighting. Spin doctors, shut up.
Like I didn't even know what she was, but I knew she wasn't a liberal because when she got in my car, I have a really annoying radar detector, and it goes makes this now, and she never complained once. And then finally, I said, "That doesn't bother you?" No, I just tuned it out. I was like, I have to marry her.
Oh.
That's all. That's how easy.
Oh,
it
if you
is.
get married, can we be in the wedding? Can we come to the wedding?
I'll be the ring bearer.
Ring, like the Lord of the Rings. What are you talking about?
No, can we come to the wedding?
Oh, Eric's an officiant.
Oh.
Eric's an officiant. He can marry you.
That's beautiful, but I want to get married in Vegas.
Okay, so can I fly to Vegas and be at the wedding?
Yeah, you can.
Dress up
get
like
I'll
Elvis?
be my 4th wedding. I'll be married 4 times.
Oh, well, then I'm not
Much.
getting you a
I'm
gift.
not even a celebrity. I'm not even a
Getting
celebrity.
you a gift.
4 times. I'm not getting you another gift.
No, I don't need any more gifts. That's my first marriage. I got gifts, and one of the things I got was this giant round metal plate.
Yes.
And I was like, if I can throw this and it comes back, then I'm gonna fucking love it. Because it
And
looked like a giant shield, like Captain America's shield. And I just wanted to throw it, and if it came back, I would be so happy. But it never came back.
that's because you're black. Captain America's white. You can't.
That's right. And I
don't care what
look
those
up-
social justice warriors do to the comics.
Please don't tell me they're making Captain America black.
Yeah. That's the Falcon. Remember, he handed the shield over to the Falcon. Actually, I think in the comic books he did.
Why
so.
did I call you guys? I fucking got depressed.
Little by little, they're all turning black.
I'm already
Superman's
depressed
Jewish
because I
now.
can see Manhattan out my window. I'm already depressed over that.
Yeah. Did
Plus-
you get? And Superman's Jewish now.
Oh, hey, you know what I saw? Spider-Man
Goldberg.
with the black kid in it. What's the one?
The Little Rascals.
No. That
Oh
would be
yeah,
funny.
I saw that too.
With the black kid. What
The
do you?
cartoon.
Oh, Into the
Yeah.
Spider-Verse.
You know what I had to do in order to sit through the whole entire thing? I had to turn the sound off.
Why?
I had to turn the sound off because it sucked ass. Like if there was ass that could be sucked, that would be it.
You know,
I
movie
mean, it was
was.
the worst thing. First of all, the music was like horrible.
How do
So
you know
I
you
turned
turned
it off,
it
and I
off?
said, okay, the visuals look nice, and I can figure out what the story is, what's happening, because the story is so stupid. You just figure it out just by looking at it.
He just
Right.
watches
And I
it on
actually
mute
sat
and plays
through
the
it.
bass.
What's that? Who said that, Andy?
Andy,
was that?
Yeah, it was Andy.
I love you, Andy. Say it again. Say it again, Andy.
You just keep it on mute and play your bass the whole time.
That's what I did,
Create your
Andy.
own background music.
See.
I didn't have the bass on, but I was definitely playing it, Andy. It was fucking awesome. But that thing sucked ass. But you know what was great?
Come on.
Thor. The Randagoody one. Which one is that? The Rangor, the
Ragnarok.
Yes. It was fucking awesome.
Ram the booty.
Dude, I was like, if Marvel just figures this out and stays with this formula, they will make me happy at least. That movie was so fucking awesome. Jeff Goldblum, he was great.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that kind of took me a little bit was the black girl who played the angel. What do you call those things? Valkyries?
The Valkyrie, yeah.
Yeah, that kind of.
What the hell is her name?
It just looked like she was in there just to make it
Tess-
SJW a
Tess-
little
is that the girl from Creed?
Yeah, maybe.
She was in one of those. I forget which one. She was in
Tess
one
or
of those
something.
movies.
She won me over after a while, but it just felt like oh my god, they had to put her in here. Come on.
What, the Valkyrie?
But, yeah.
All right, sorry.
I mean, but I thought they were all white, so I don't know.
No,
I was just expecting a white one.
no. Come on. Asgard is like, heaven. Everybody belongs in
Who's
Asgard.
that black dude? I like him.
Oh, Humdale.
The
Idris Elba.
Yeah. Why can't people just have regular names like George,
Like
Harry,
Mark White.
I love
Henry,
him.
Mark White?
He's probably one of my
I
favorite
love
actors.
him too.
Idris Elba?
If they made him James Bond, I could almost live with that. But
Yeah.
James
That's
Bond
my
has to be
favorite
white.
choice too, Mark. That's
I'm
my
sorry.
favorite choice. And I
James-
know that makes
just
you
like,
mad.
Listen,
No. Blah, 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 blah.
Shaft has to be black.
Yes.
James Bond has to be white.
Yeah, you can't have a white shaft. That would be so
I'm
weird.
sorry.
Nobody
that's
has a
just what
white
you
Can't
have
call
to
him Shaft anymore.
They'd call him Tip.
do. No.
Small Shaft.
Who is the man with the tiny little penis? Tip.
Shut your mouth.
You can't fit it in your mouth. Yeah, you can't make
got to
Shaft
be-
black.
But then you can't make James Bond black. If you can't make
Right.
Shaft white, you can't make James Bond black.
Right.
That is the rule, but they're going to do it.
There are no
I
rules.
can feel it. I can feel it.
No
There's no
rules in
rules when it
Hollywood.
comes to. There's no rules when it comes to bashing white people in Hollywood. even
Right,
though
but
they're
you
all
can't.
white.
Yeah, if they made Shaft white, forget about it. You never hear the end of it.
But then here, check this out.
What?
How many black people got nominated for Oscars this year?
12. I don't know. I have no idea.
None.
No.
One.
Yeah, but listen, and Mark, I know you're going to agree with me on this, and maybe I'll lose our black listener, but listen, our no black listener. But listen,
Which would have been me a couple years ago.
who
But I'm
cares
like,
what color they are? Like, if there was all black nominations, I wouldn't care. You know what I mean? Like, all right, then then they deserved it. But if there was no, if you're going to nominate somebody just to nominate them because they're black, then what's the point of the nominations? They have to be
That's
good
affirmative
movies.
action. That's affirmative action. We need that in Hollywood.
Right? What are you going to nominate? Harriet? That movie was that movie looked ridiculous. Although you
No,
took it
you
from-
nominate Black Panther. What's wrong with you? That should have won all the Oscars. I can't believe it didn't win.
that movie
It's
sucked.
ridiculous. That's racist.
Listen to how look how fast that movie got out of people's minds and in the culture because it wasn't that good.
What?
Black Panther.
I watch it every day. What are you talking about?
You're such a liar. You didn't like it either.
I hated that movie more than anything.
Yeah,
it was
I
like a
didn't. I
joke.
didn't hate it, but it was okay.
No, I hated it. When I say hated it, I really wanted to. I wish it was like an actual VHS. I could have ripped it out of my machine and stepped on it, but I didn't want to step on my freaking computer, so I left it in there. But it was horrible. It was a horrible movie, and the reason they got nominated because they used affirmative action on it. That's what they did.
So no black people got were
Not
There
this
was
year.
like
no
one
black
woman.
performers. Oh, one
One
woman.
woman.
All right, that's good enough.
They kicked out Eddie Murphy. And which let me tell you, I've been watching. What's that guy's name? Arsenio Hall.
Yeah.
Hall, whatever his name is. I've been watching his shows on YouTube from the '80s, and when him and Eddie get together, it's such a beautiful thing.
I can't wait for
I
Coming to
missed
America
that.
too.
I miss that.
better
I know.
be.
but
Arsenio better be in it.
I just hope it's good. I just hope they don't ruin the whole thing.
He was Simi.
Yeah, what is it? No, you know what? They are going to ruin it because what are they doing now? What are you talking about? They just came to America. Now they're coming back.
Yeah, they're
Yes.
coming back to America. It's
30 years
probably
later.
his kid that's going to get married now or something like that.
Weren't they
Or his
gonna make-
daughter or son.
Weren't they going to make a Twins too? And then Eddie Murphy was like the third brother that nobody knew about.
Oh, I never.
Oh, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my God!
That would've
Why
been
can't
hard to
they
figure
just
out.
make new movies? Just make new movies. Don't
Yes, agreed.
just make new ones. Stop. You know what else I listened to the other day?
What?
Starship Troopers on a book, like the audio book.
Wait,
Really?
It's nothing. It's nothing like the movie. You guys should start getting into audiobooks, man. It makes driving so much easier.
Yes, because we drive all over
Yeah,
the
we
place.
drive.
On my 12-minute drive to the studio, I have to.
I had like 37 hours I had to drive here, and so I listened to War of the Worlds. Oh, that was a great book. But
Go get
you know what's
audiobooks
funny?
as we try to push our podcast.
You know what's funny about the War of the Worlds book? It's nothing like the movie. I thought it was like the movie. It's nothing like the movie. It's ridiculous. These people with these movies, they read the book, and then they're like, you know what? Let's ruin the book by making a movie, and that's what they do.
That's what they
That
do.
movie bombed though. That was like a
The
known
Mariner.
disaster.
The Mariner.
The Mariner. No, Waterworld.
Yeah, that was his name, though. The Mariner.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It cost like $100 million to make. It only made like $12 million.
Yeah.
What movie are you talking about?
Waterworld.
You brought it up.
Probably cost $10,000 to record it. They only made $20.
You mean? What do you mean, Waterworld or War of the Worlds?
Oh, you said War of the Worlds?
Yeah, War of the Worlds. H.G. Wells.
I could have sworn he said Waterworld, too.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking
You
of
know
Kevin
why?
Costner this whole time.
You know why?
Why? Because you have a black accent.
Because I was chewing on this chicken wing.
Oh.
I was.
Same thing.
All right.
I got distracted. Oh my God! You know what? I miss you guys. I'm definitely gonna have to come out there.
Same here.
Okay.
Do my insanity live.
Egg sandwiches on us, buddy.
That's right. Sally and I are very excited about Saturday, pal.
I was, too.
All right. So when I meet you losers Saturday, we'll figure out which day
Okay.
It's best for me to come over there.
Nice.
Very nice.
Can't wait.
Mark White of the
I
Spin
think-
Doctors. Go see them either Saturday at the Paramount in Huntington or the Brooklyn Bowl in Brooklyn.
Or
on
Friday
the
in
30th.
Jersey.
Or Friday.
Yeah,
Oh, there you
Friday.
go.
Friday in Jersey.
There you go.
In
Right.
Jersey.
Yeah.
That's right. I love you, white people.
Love you too,
White.
black man.
White.
Love you, trans white man.
Okay, white is
Trans
right.
white.
Something like that.
Trans white man.
Say hi to your girlfriend.
I won't. Not for you.
Oh,
Wow.
Tell her
say
Andy.
hi from me.
Tell her Andy said hi, though.
Okay.
All right.
So late. See you later.
Bye,
See ya.
Mark.
Bye.
Bye, Mark.
Bye, Mark. Then we got
Mark,
Carrie
Mark.
calling in.
Carrie, the line is free now, Carrie.
And we
if you
got
wanna call.
Susan Perillo jumping on.
Yeah, let's,
what's up with that?
See that?
I don't know what's up with
I
that.
don't know, but I told her to call in if she wants to
Let's-
vent. Well,
Why would we do that?
Well, to let her vent.
Against the club we work for.
Not against the club. I mean, some people have bad days, so we never know. But I told her she could call the club.
Right.
And I apologize on behalf
Sure.
of the club. But,
Right. Well, there you go. Thank you, Gina Conjemi Coffin. Coming to America 2 stars Eddie Murphy, Arsenio Hall.
Oh, good.
Jermaine Fowler, Leslie Jones, Shari Headley, John Amos is back.
Ooh,
Very
good.
nice. Tracy Morgan, Wesley Snipes, and James Earl Jones is back too. Excellent. Scheduled-
What about the wife? What was her name?
she's dead. She's been dead a long time.
The queen is
Yeah,
dead?
she in real life, yeah, she's dead.
What was her name? Leslie Uggams? No.
No, that's not Leslie Uggams.
Oh, who was it?
I don't remember her name. I can see her face. She was on TV show. Hang tight, Carrie. Hang tight. We're trying to answer it. Hang on. Should I tell Carrie to try the hotline?
Yeah, try to give her that one too. While we're waiting for that, should I do the sponsors real quick?
Yeah.
All right, the Knockem Mid Comedy Radio Show is brought to you by Bella Vista Pizza. Bella Vista Pizza for the best pizza in the whole wide world. Check out Bella Vista. It didn't work?
No.
Oh. Bella Vista Pizza for the best pizza in the whole wide world. Check out Bella Vista Pizza, located at 154 Minetta Hill Road in Plainview. That's 154 Minetta Hill Road in Plainview. Pretty soon, Tony, Sallie, Eric, and Mark White will be at Bella Vista Pizza to give us the go-ahead and eat there. So it's going to be so much fun. Bella Vista Pizza for the best pizza in the whole wide world. Check them out. BellaVistaPizza.com, baby. Check them out. And also, Gina Conjemi Coffin, the licensed real estate agent with Signature Rare Properties, 631-495-7696. That's 631-495-7696. List your house with Gina. She'll work so hard for you and sell your house so fast it'll make your
Head spin.
And also,
Hold it down.
also, Knockem Dead Comedy. Knockem Dead Comedy for
Okay,
the
Dick.
funny murder mysteries in the whole wide world. Check out Knockem Dead Comedy, knockemdeadcomedy.com/show dates for all our upcoming dates and information. Knockem Dead Comedy will be at, Tony's going to give you the I was doing it because I didn't know if he was still working, but Tony's going to give you some information on it now.
What, for January 30th?
Yes.
You can catch us January 30th at 317 Main in Farmingdale. Carrie, I sent you an email with the hotline number. Try that one, please, instead. Sorry to be a pain. 317 in Farmingdale, 317 Maine. That's where you can catch us doing our next public murder mystery. It's our mob-themed murder mystery. It's a great time. Music, laughter, games, and, of course, you get to solve the murder. It's a great time. Head on over to the 317 Main in Farmingdale. If you're looking to book a murder mystery, whether you're having a fundraiser, a private party, a fundraiser, or you just want to have a public event and make some money, look up Knockem Dead Comedy. It's the 20s, baby. It's 2020. It's the Roaring 20s. We have a Roaring 20s version of a mob show. So come on down and have a 20s-themed murder mystery party with us.
Comedic murder.
KnockemDeadComedy.com. Carol, you there?
Comedic murder.
Who the? Oh, it's Ken.
Knockem Dead Comedy.
It's Ken.
The murder is comedic.
Oh, this is his background.
How did you answer
this
the
is
What
his
did you do?
background.
Just bang at it until it worked? Did
No,
you do
no, I
anything
didn't bang
different?
at it. No,
well, I
I-
banged it, held
No,
it
it's just
down.
luck. Just luck.
Yeah, so
You
it's
just
just
gotta keep-
random.
yeah, you just gotta
I
keep
tried all
trying.
different speeds.
I know, me too. That's what it's just luck.
Go to
I didn't do anything
KnockemDeadComedy.
different than you did.
Go to KnockemDeadComedy.com to see our full schedule, information on who we are, what we do, and, of course, booking information, testimonials, videos, the whole works. Right there at KnockemDeadComedy.com. And if you're looking to see a great comedy show, you can't see Knockem Dead Comedy this weekend, but maybe you want to see a great comedy show. Well, why don't you try one of the 3 great Governor's Comedy Clubs here on Long Island?
Yay.
Governor's in Levittown, that's where we are. Last night he kicked ass. Tonight he'll be kicking some more ass. And then tomorrow night more ass. Anthony Rodia, Goomba Johnny, Tara Canastraci, Mike Nicolia hosting. It's a great show. Catch Anthony and those guys here at Governors in Levittown. Friday and Saturday, Mike Yard will be here. Now, I have to be honest. I do not know who Mike Yard is. I don't know his act.
Okay.
But the one and only John Truson, Long Island comedy legend, went so far as to say to me, Tony, Mike Yard is one of the best comedians ever. He is on my top 5.
Really?
That's what he said. So,
Wow.
So, come over here to Governors in Levittown this weekend to see Mike Yard. In the little room here at Governors in Levittown, Saturday night. Saturday night, John Ziegler and friends. John Ziegler is hilarious. He's a good guy. You will not be disappointed. The Brokerage in Belmore this weekend. The All-Star Comedy Show on Thursday. Cypher Sounds is playing Friday and Saturday. McGuire's in Bohemia All-Star Comedy Show on Thursday. PD DeBro Friday and Saturday. And Sunday is the All-Star Comedy Show. Go to govs.com to get their full schedule, ticket information, everything you need to know. And get on their mailing list because on their mailing list they send out exclusives. They also send out codes if you'd like to get in for free admission to see a show. Free admission. And get on Knockem Dead Comedy's mailing list as well. We do an email blast as well with our latest information and schedule and all sorts of cool stuff.
But not to the point where it's annoying.
Well, it never is.
Right.
So get on our mailing list, get on Governor's mailing list, and Govs Radio, ladies and gentlemen, govsradio.com. Lots of great shows here. We have religious shows. We have astrology shows. We have comedy shows. We have music shows. We have shows about beer, damn it.
I
And
would say
there's
it's
more shows
inspirational.
coming. Okay, inspirational shows.
Right, not religious.
All right, that works. Thank you. Inspirational shows. We have shows about punk and rap. We have...
And both? Punk rap?
That's right.
Oh.
You got your peanut butter in my chocolate. You got your chocolate in my peanut butter. Got your rap in my punk. It's punk rap. That's tonight at 9 o'clock. Before that, Three's Company at 7:30.
Yes.
Don't forget all the other shows. Comedians on Football, which was on Tuesday nights. Let's Eat Long Island tomorrow. Lots of great shows. We have a Comedians on Baseball coming at you in March.
Yes.
We have some other things in the works.
Yeah.
Lots of great stuff. Keep it locked at govsradio.com. If you'd like to email us with any suggestions or comments or complaints, we're always looking for content, whether it's a video idea or a show idea or even for guest ideas. You can reach us at govsradio@optimum.net. Don't forget we have the swag at teespring.com with the mugs and the hats and the T-shirts and the socks and the underwear and the lingerie, all with the Govs Radio logo on it. And, of course, anybody that calls, if they want passes, we have those passes that we're trying to give away.
Right, I could have gave Susan a pass. What was her name?
Radio.
Susan?
The lady who was calling in.
Oh, well,
I could've gave her
Susan, if you're still
passes,
watching, you don't have to call and complain. We'll give you passes.
Yeah,
anyway
we'll
to make
give her
up.
passes.
Each pass is good for 4 people. We'll give you 3 passes, Susan.
Right.
And hopefully that helps with whatever happened to you.
Right.
So go to teespring.com, go to govsradio.com, go to govs.com, go to knockemdeadcomedy.com, and go to trynotTolaughpodcast.com. Actually, it's TNTL.
Correct.
Right?
TNTL Podcast.
TNTL podcast.
There you go.
You have guests on your podcast?
We do.
Okay, I'll be a guest someday.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yay.
Yeah. Actually, I have some really good ones lined up.
Just not
Like,
me.
give us, are you allowed to say?
Yeah. So we had Dave Wheeler on the other day, who is a radio personality from Winnipeg, Canada.
No?
Okay.
Let me see. I've got a couple of podcasters on this Saturday from one called Prompt and Circumstance, 2 very funny guys. Booking a local comic named James King, who I met at a Staples picking up business cards. Super nice guy, very talented, funny comic.
Very nice.
I've got Jackie Martling coming on
There
next
you
month.
go. How'd you do that?
I can't go into detail. I mean,
Oh.
you know,
He gave him...
I'm married.
Did you run into him somewhere?
somewhere.
Wow.
He gave him a handy under the desk.
Good for you. Bonnie said she'd like to complain, but she doesn't know how to email. Oh, my gosh. So, yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
So,
very excited.
TNTL.com, right?
TNTL Podcast.
Podcast. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. You'll have me one day
Absolutely.
when they're scraping the bottom of the barrel going, who else could we have on here? Oh, yeah, I remember that guy said he'd come on.
And they find it on the website. Where else can they hear it?
You can hear it on any major any major podcasting platform. That includes Apple, Google Podcasts, Spotify, you name it. And you can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at TNTL Podcast.
That's not me.
Is that you, Andy?
No,
Whose phone is vibrating?
it's my bad phone. Sorry.
How many phones do you have?
2.
Whoa! Why do you have 2 phones?
Well, you need one for the family. And
Asking
one
the
for
only other person in
the
the
other
room has 2
family.
phones.
Yeah, that's true. You have 2 also.
I know, but I don't, carrying the other one.
No, we know.
It's on my desk. It's like an office phone. It's an office
Hey,
phone.
Andy,
Hey,
do you want to see a boring murder mystery? Wait, what? Am I late with all of this?
Yes, Ken, you're late.
Probably.
You were handling background duties today, and you handled it well, as always.
All right. Well, don't you think it's time to hang up on me and apologize to Carrie for not hanging up on me?
Yeah.
Sorry, Carrie.
Wow.
I did what he said.
But you gave her the hotline. She didn't call in yet.
I think I'm going to test it just
Oh,
to be
no.
sure. Just to be sure.
Did you give the wrong number?
No. I mean, test to make sure it's working.
Oh.
That's what I meant. It's not ringing, is it? It's ringing on my end.
No, it's not ringing.
Are you kidding me?
Do you have the number right?
Yes.
Are you sure?
You don't have to put an area code in?
I got the number right.
Yeah, but you got to put the area code in.
Why I got to put the area code in?
Because
Gotta put the area
You
code
got to
in.
put the
What are
area
you
code
talking
in.
about? Why do I have to put the area code in? It's 516.
Okay.
Oh my God! So that's really not working. So I gave Carrie the hotline number, and the hotline number isn't working.
My phone still says no service. What does that mean?
means pay your bill.
I do.
You got to be kidding me, man! It's really like there's nothing happening there.
Nope.
No. I can't call anybody on my phone. I tried calling.
All right, what's her number? I'll try to call out.
I have no idea what her number is. I don't have her number.
I'll get it. Let me just text her.
Sure. Carol, did I contact Jim Brewer's opening act Brian? Yeah, I think I did. I think I reached out to him.
Ah,
What's
here we
that?
go.
Number 1?
No.
We're trying.
Oh, crap.
Hello?
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Meanwhile, you tell me to call, but you don't pick up, and it's busy.
No, we've been trying. But once we got rid of the black guy, we were trying. We're having trouble with the phone.
Yeah, that guy wouldn't shut up.
And what are you complaining about? We should be complaining to you.
I know. Well, listen, here's what happened. Midterms, I didn't realize there's midterms today. I had to get my kid from school.
Yeah, mine has them too.
Yeah, mine too. I'm leaving
When
in
we were
20
kids,
minutes.
we walked.
Kids, we walked.
You're done with your
I
test.
know.
Go walk somewhere
Yeah, exactly.
in colder weather.
Pick up some orange juice on the way home.
Yeah,
Yeah, right. Those days are over.
I know, you can't do that.
And that's
you,
our
did you,
fault.
did you hear what happened at the Broadway Mall yesterday? You just yesterday?
No, what happened?
Oh, you didn't hear?
No.
A 57 or 58-year-old man went up to a boy, grabbed his leg, and said, "Hey, do you like that?" And then the boy ran to his mom, and then he grabbed a young girl's buttocks,
No kidding.
and then he
Where am I when this happened?
he got arrested. He got arrested and released right away because of the new bail reform.
That's why you weren't here.
Yes, except on that 57, you douche. So you can't do that. You can't make the kids walk. Even if your kids are older, they still try to grab them and touch them and feel
There's
them.
no walking anymore.
No walking anymore. You can't walk in this world.
Walk. Get out and walk.
You can't
So,
walk.
all right, well, you picked her up. You're home now.
Him. I picked him up, yeah, I did.
Oh, him. Oh, it's the boy. The other one's singing somewhere.
Yeah, she's still in school. No midterms for her.
Because she's younger. No midterms.
Mm-hmm.
Even when they do, they kind of say you're staying in school for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
But high school, they go in and I got to leave in like 20 minutes to go pick mine up from midterms.
I didn't realize they weren't in school. I was wondering why there were teenagers practicing driving out in the parking lot.
Yes, yeah, they're not in school. this
Bad
week.
enough, I got to get up every morning at 7 a.m. to drive them, wait for the bus stop for one, and then drive the other one to school. That's annoying.
Why don't they both take the bus?
Because the school is right here for the high school.
Oh, sorry.
They're not in the same school.
I got it. So,
Oh, wait a minute.
it.
You got? Don't you have? You got that little guy that can help you out. Haft. Make him drive them around.
Yeah, Eric pretends he works.
Make half drive them around. Put a little
Eric
cat.
Camp lives, it's funny. He's so funny. He lives, like, right here on my block.
I know. That's why I said that. I stalk you, so I found all this out.
Put a little cap on him.
Exactly.
Call you Miss Daisy.
Cover that gray hair.
Come in. I really wanted to come in to push my crackle special.
Well, are you looking on our screen?
No, not right now. Hold on. Let me see.
Well, it's been there the whole time that we've been on.
You and your sexy red boots.
Where? I don't see it on your screen.
Are you?
Change the camera angle.
All right. Yeah, I'll change the camera angle.
You and your
well,
sexy
there's
red
a delay,
boots and
but
black
even still, just look above our heads.
black outfit.
I can't. I got my glasses on. Hold on a minute.
How old
Above
is she?
your head. Oh, I see that. Yeah. All right. Awesome. Here's what I want to tell my friends because they're all retarded.
Perfect.
And no disrespect to retarded people because I really don't want to loop you in with my friends. They can't figure out how to get Crackle. Where's Crackle? I try to explain to them. It's like Netflix. It's like Hulu. Go on your smart TV, put it in the search bar, and it'll pop up. And
Yeah,
then,
it's not that hard.
No, it is. Apparently, no one can figure out where Crackle is.
We'll find it, and we're going to watch it.
It's in Roosevelt.
Were you there? Did you come to my taping or no?
No, we couldn't. I'm trying to remember. There was
It
we
was,
had
it
something.
was a Wednesday night. You
Oh, is
taped,
that what
right?
it was? It was a Wednesday.
I think we have a show.
Yeah,
Yeah, we had a show that Wednesday night.
we were working
okay.
ourselves. Our apologies. But
That's all right.
you know,
Yeah.
Sally and I especially, we've seen you. I think we're in double digits. You know we love you,
I'm still in single
I know.
digits seeing her.
and we're very excited to see. And I even saw the trailer this morning or yesterday. Laughing as usual.
Yeah, it was funny.
Somebody compared me to Maniscalco. They go, "You're the female Maniscalco." I'm like, no. Maniscalco is the female Kay Kravitz.
That's right.
Right.
Oh, I would take you
Crazy.
over Sebastian.
She
Absolutely.
would forget us and everything in a heartbeat.
Oh, she
I
doesn't know
was
us now.
thinking of that just before.
Yeah. She'd be like, oh my God, who would I? Yeah, she'd be like, nah, I never played at Governors. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, especially, what? Where in the back? What do you, no way.
You guys are so stupid. Never would I step foot in there. No.
Hey, so tell us, you had a little situation when you did that taping.
Yeah, I did. The fire alarm went off.
Yep, the whole place had to be evacuated.
It had to be evacuated. We had to wait for the fire department to come, so it broke the rhythm. It broke the rhythm of the.
I heard it didn't. I talked to, I can't remember who said it, but I talked to somebody who went, and they're like, it was shocking how little it broke your rhythm.
No, it didn't break my rhythm because I'm a pro.
Yeah, man.
Right.
It broke the flow of like yeah. You know, I had Schenlinger on, he killed it. I had Andre Kim, he killed it. I go up 7 minutes in. I mean, give me a. I'm like, this is like a joke from God. Every time I get close to making something happen for myself, something goes wrong.
And
So-
so they evacuated, and then when they brought everybody in, you actually went back and started the whole thing over again, right?
With the same material.
Wow.
So you had to do 7 minutes of the same, yeah.
I did the first 7 minutes the same, but I changed it up a little. So I kind of like, I didn't give them the same exact. I switched it up. So it was the same. You know, I started the same way, but then I was different punchlines. I was throwing in different punchlines, so they
Oh, nice.
kind of didn't. You know.
And was it your idea to start over, or the filmmakers? Like, and what was the reasoning? You felt just to keep the nice flow, or to set up for future jokes or something? You felt you had to go back?
That's what the producer wanted.
Oh, the producer told you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
I would have went right from I would have started a whole new set.
Right.
Sure.
But he was like, no, we got to do that again. So when I got up, when the alarms were going off, I go, couldn't this have happened when the Asian kid was on? They busted out laughing.
Wow.
I want that in the bloopers,
Yeah, you should put that like when the credits are rolling at the end or something. Put that little the fire alarm thing on the end.
We try to get the song. I came out to the song, This Girl Is on Fire, right? Mm-hmm. And then the alarms go off, which were...
Oh, that's funny.
Seriously. But I wanted to get that song, but Sony came in and said, sorry, Alicia Keys, I think it is her song, and they wouldn't let us use it.
Oh, wow.
Bitch.
Unless we paid.
A lot of money.
We ain't got no money.
Yeah. But you're on Crackle today. Tomorrow you're releasing.
I'm on crack!
Now, if we download the Crackle app, how much does it cost us to see your special?
It doesn't.
What?
It's
That's it?
Free.
It's free, so why wouldn't they do it?
That's right.
They will. They just can't figure it out because they're dumbasses.
Stupid crackers, get your Crackle.
I'm going to do it now.
It's free. It's free. I'm telling you, it's free, and it's gonna be big. It's gonna be big. It's
gonna
gonna
be
blow
huge.
up. It's gonna hit. It's gonna hit and go running. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. We're very excited and happy for you.
Well, at least this puts me on the map. People will see me in all over, wherever.
Crackle.
It'll put me on the map. It'll put me on the map as a comic, because you're working 30 years and nobody knows you. That's, kind of sucks.
Oh, it's a Sony Pictures television app.
And we know that.
Oh. Well, I'm downloading it, you douche, so I can watch it.
All right.
Don't get mad at me.
Well, all right. Well, I'm going to disagree, though. I mean, at least in New York, people know who you are. And I'm going to even say maybe even a little further than that. But
Yeah.
and I hear you. Of course, it sucks, but at the same time, you're still a big fish in a little pond. It's not like you've gotten nowhere. And everybody that hears you say your name, and everybody automatically says she's one of the best. She's hilarious, a nice person. Especially around here. So I don't know. I just feel you're a little unfair to yourself just now.
Well, when I mean, yeah, okay, all right, but we all think of ourselves. Well, it depends. Most of us are like, well, I should have been on TV, right? I should have been on TV after 30 years.
Yeah.
So if you go on that, like, notion of I should have been on TV, that should have happened for me already, then, yeah, I'm nobody. But I believe, and I really believe, more than anything, is that it only comes to you when you are really, really ready for it, and when you're willing to open and take it. You know what I mean? It's not an easy thing to do.
Yeah.
I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. It's not an easy fame and everything that comes with fame. It's not easy to take.
Right. No, I know what you're saying.
It's a scary. You lose everything you ever had.
So
you can't.
Right. There's of course perks that come with it that are great, but yeah, your whole life changes.
Can't go out to eat.
Right.
Can't do this. Can't do that. You got to be afraid for your life. There's so many things that come with it. I mean, I'm not saying I'm going to become a superstar, but you never know. You never know.
Right, and then you need bodyguards, and you'll need an entourage. You'll need a hair person. You'll need
She has all that already.
A publicist. You'll need but she'll need good ones now. Not free ones. She'll need more than half kissing her ass. Going, oh, Carrie, you're the best. Can you put me on a special? Can you? She'll actually have a real entourage going on. She'll have some black ones in there as well.
Yep. She'll have drugs.
Right.
Yeah.
They'll be feeding her whatever she wants.
Still sunflower seeds. That's all.
I'm a little too old for the partying aspect of it. 9 o'clock. I'm like, all right, when's the party over?
And how did this?
Listen, the older you get, the less you want to hang out. You know what I'm saying? I went to the governor's party the other night. Everyone was having a blast. I'm like, okay, my back is out. I'm going to go. I was out of there by 10.
Wow. Yeah, well, yeah, right, the other night, yeah. But no, we all left at 10 because of the karaoke, not because we were done.
Well, that too.
Bonnie Scalise says she saw you on TV, and you were awesome.
Oh. What did she say? I've been on a couple of things.
Well, yeah, you did Kevin James thing.
But, yeah, I've done that. I've done the Robert Klein show where they filmed the whole day of me, my whole day, like shopping and blah, blah, blah. It was fun. And then I do my act, so it shows, you know, what I do during the day. And then they clip to my stand-up about me. And my time I had a bit about shopping. So it was funny, but I'm telling you, who else said it?
Abe Lincoln.
Henry Winkler said, if you sit at the table long enough, you're eventually going to get the chips.
Yep.
So a lot of people don't really want. I don't know what it is, but finally, I'm getting a little bit of it, and I'm loving it, and I can't ask for anything better in my life right now because I got my family, my kids,
nice,
all my friends. I got you people that want to listen to me.
What'd you say?
I got you people over there.
I
got Bella Vista giving me free pizza.
Nice.
Oh, is that true? That's great.
Well, actually, my nephew works. That's in Plainview, right? On Manhattan Hill.
Yeah.
Oh, you have a nephew that works there?
All through medical school, he worked as a pizza guy. I mean, you know, he worked with them. It's great.
Yeah, the owner's an old friend of mine.
Great guys.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. So, all right. So, how did this special come about then? Did you put this together? Were you approached? How did this happen?
Well, you know they say at the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
Well, that's true. You got to be at the right place at the right time. So, Sal Governale and I love each other to death, and he's such a good guy and whatever. And he's friends with David Ozer. So Sal put me on one of his shows, and I did a great job on the show. And then he's like, I got to get you in touch with David Ozer from Landmark Productions. And he called me up, and he says, I'd love to come. And I was doing brokerage. And, of course, you know, it's Murphy's Law that the crowd is going to suck that night. You know what I mean? I'm watching the comics go up, and I'm like, are you... And they're like, they're not really laughing. I'm like, are you kidding me right now? So David's there with his wife and these two other gentlemen, and I went up, and I go, I gotta really tap dance here. I gotta really make this work.
Yeah.
And I did, but I didn't do what I normally do. It's funny because every time David has seen me, I do okay. I don't do. It's like when David's not in the room, I'm killing it. People are banging on tables, falling off their chairs. It's like, I don't know what it is. I think you psych yourself out. So, but he loved it. And he was like, oh, my God. He goes, I think you're great. He goes, we're going to work together. And that was it. He
nice.
gave me, we shot the pilot. I was so excited.
And you shot it at a great place. We've been there a number of times. We're a little friendly with the owners. They've been here with us. The Argyle Theater in Babylon, it's a great theater, man.
Oh, my God. I picked that theater because I've worked almost all the theaters on Long Island, including Westbury Music Fair. Like, I've worked them all. And this theater, just something about the theater and the story, you know, the son and the father.
Right.
They took it over. They loved the whole thing, you know. They loved the arts, and so that, and then the acoustics in there are great. Like when you hit a joke, it bounces back at you, so it doesn't get lost.
We saw a musical in there, and it was so good.
Right. So I said, let's do it there. And David went to look at the space, and he's like, it's perfect. And that was it. We shot it there. We only had one take because I guess we couldn't fill the Wednesday night second show, so we just pushed everybody to the first show.
Mm-hmm. That's great. Well, we're really looking forward to it. Can't wait.
You know, I went to the screening, And one thing I can't do is watch myself. So the whole time they were editing, they were emailing me clips, like new edited versions, right? So I'm like, I never really, I watched like 5 minutes. I'm like, okay, I'm good. I can't watch anymore. So when we went to the screening in New York City, I had to sit in a room with a giant screen, like a movie theater screen, and watch myself in front of all these people. I was like, oh.
That'd be awful.
It's going to be rough. And I got to tell you, I sat there, people were laughing while I was up, doing my set, and there were times where I busted out laughing because I've never watched my facial expression.
Yeah, and that's a big deal for you. Like me as the audience member, it's your face says so much.
My face says so much. It's so funny. It's like, oh
you didn't know that.
I can't believe I distorted my face like that. Like it's like naturally coming out of me because I'm talking, but I never noticed it.
Yeah.
That's a big part of your act.
Yeah. Yeah, it was very funny. So I mean, they did a great job with it. They got great audience shots. It felt so good, when I left there.
Yeah.
And now I'm just going to pray to God that this gets really good response and received well by by America, and
Right.
I could sell out theaters or clubs, and I could work. I just want to work.
I hear you. We all do. Absolutely. All right. Well, we'll be watching, and maybe we'll do a review tomorrow or Friday. We'll do a review of it on here.
Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm doing WVAB radio at 7:20 a.m.
Right, on Friday, right?
on Friday, so maybe I could swing there after.
Oh, that would be super. We don't know if it's definite yet, but I think Jackie the Joke Man will be here on Friday with us. So that'll be fun.
Sure.
The two of you together, that would be a blast.
Yeah, he's great.
And we'll make sure he keeps his hands to himself because we know how he
may
can
have
be.
to figure out the right
Always
thing,
putting
'cause
his
we're
hands
both
on my
busy
tits.
Friday
I gotta
morning.
get it. I gotta get a what kind of bra? Like a metal bra? So when he goes to grab me.
And then you have to keep it on the whole time because you'll forget.
No, you
He'll
know what I
forget.
gotta get? I gotta get that bra that when you touch it, it zaps you with electricity.
No, he'll like that. Or it might kill him. I don't know. He's in his 70s. It might kill him. Who knows? But then if that happens, it'll go viral. So it all works out.
All right, so you guys start at what, 10 or 11?
11.
All right, so I'll come by Friday.
Cool. That'll be great. So, all right, very nice. We hope you get here, and good luck with the big premiere tomorrow, and have fun with Roger and JP. Tell them we said hello, and we hope to see you after.
I will definitely.
Cool. And we're going to play the trailer when you get off the phone here.
Awesome. Thanks so much.
Thank you, baby.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Hi, Carrie.
Carrie Karavis, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Carrie Karavis. She is hysterical, one of our favorites. All right, I'm going to try and play this trailer. I hope it works.
Gonna get my head out of the way.
The name of the special is called Men's Flaws and Menopause on Crackle. Find Crackle, download it. It's free, so check it out. All right, here we go.
I can't even go on Facebook anymore. I can't watch Facebook. I can't watch what my friends write, because it just starts to get on my nerves, because everybody has the best kid. Everybody's kid is the fucking best. I got the only two assholes. My kids are rotten. I write it. I'm like, look what this prick did to me today. My friends' kids are amazing. They're amazing. They're amazing. So much full of shitness on Facebook. That's what it is. So much full of shitness. Like I read the other day, my friend wrote this whole thing to her husband. She's like, to my husband, my rock of 25 years, through good times and bad, through thick and thin, you've always been my rock. Blah, blah, blah. Like I almost threw up in my mouth reading it. And I held back because I wanted to write in the comments, is this the same guy you haven't fucked in 4 years? Is this that guy? Is this the same guy who's been wearing the same underwear for 3 fucking weeks? Are we talking about the same asshole? Okay! Stop your full of shitness! Again, it's the menopause, but
That's great. Carrie Karavis, Men Flaws and Menopause, premiering tomorrow on Crackle.
So you do what? You go to your TV.
Go get your Crackle.
And you go to the search and you
Snapple, Crackle,
type
Popple.
in Crackle. And then it comes up as a choice.
That was quite the description.
Yeah, I never really heard of Crackle before.
No, I never heard of it before
But,
either.
no, I mean, until most, like, recently. We did an episode on the podcast, actually, where we went over a number of streaming services, more known ones, lesser known ones, and kind of like how much they all cost and is it worth
Right.
it. Crackle was on the list of some of the lesser known ones that's
Oh, yeah?
up and coming, though.
Oh, good.
So, yeah, so it's definitely one of the better ones that I've read, because otherwise it's all just really weird, Pakistani channels that are trying to break their way into the American market and stuff like that.
Right.
So that's what happened.
What?
Carrie made a deal with Pakistani. What'd you say? What was it?
Yeah, Bollywood maybe.
Andrew Plajanos. In all honesty, I was on a show where Carrie did a guest spot a year ago. We didn't talk, but I was amazed at her polish. I felt like I was watching a high-level assassin. She is at the top of my list of LI comedians to meet. All right, very nice. Yeah, well, she's great, yes, and she's super nice and generous with her time with us when she's around. So we appreciate the call and hope to see her Friday. That's cool. So, all right, so that was a topic. So what are the bigger, well, streaming, I mean, obviously, you got Netflix and stuff, but what, audio, because audio is still big, right? It's not just streaming like we're doing. Right? Like your show is mostly audio, right?
It's all audio.
It's all audio.
Yeah.
So the videos that you make, like your song parodies, that's just like your YouTube channel or something?
That's secondary. That's basically
okay.
a marketing tool just to
Right.
get either the songs out there or the name out there. But
okay.
yeah, but I mean, for the most part, it's all just audio.
And you can't really, I mean, if they're song parodies, you can't use it anyway because on iTunes, right? You're not allowed to post that stuff?
I can't monetize it, but otherwise, I could have put it out there.
Oh, as long as you don't mind. It's not a copyright thing?
Not that I'm aware of.
Because we have that problem on Facebook and YouTube all the time.
Really?
But he's singing it. If he sings it himself, you could sing anything you want.
No, but he's singing to like a karaoke. You're not doing the instruments.
No, it's a cover version of it. So it's not the track that they originally used to make the song. It's a cover version of the song with my vocals over it.
Right,
So
but
the
it's-
entire thing is recreated, including the music.
Right, but not by you, right?
Yeah.
You do the music too?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I don't know why I thought that.
Yeah, I mean, some of the
I thought
beats
you
I
were-
might sample something
Right.
here and there, but then I'll recreate it to make it my own.
I thought, for some reason, I thought you were taking like a karaoke version and you were just singing to it.
No, I want to
oh.
avoid doing that just so I don't run into issues like
And
that.
how do you do that? You play all these instruments?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it you can do kind of recreate stuff on the computer. So
Like
I'll-
GarageBand or something?
Yeah, or like, if you have a keyboard, you can make it sound like a bass,
Okay.
And so you can recreate all these things, mix and master however you want,
Wow, you look at you. You're a mix master. See that? He said mix and master all you want, so he's a mix master.
Mix master Andy.
Mix master Andy, MMA. Well, so we have DJ D Love and we have mix master Andy and Heavy E. It's become a hip hop show, ladies and gentlemen.
Word?
Wow. Yeah, so you don't. Yeah, so the videos are just a marketing tool. So when you do your podcast, you don't stream. It's just audio.
Correct.
And it's not live either, right?
No, I like to record it. Well, normally we record on like Saturdays, and I'll release it Monday night after midnight. And
After midnight, why?
Because statistically, Tuesday is the most popular day to release a podcast.
Oh, so you just want to.
Tuesday keeps coming up. Like that comes up like a lot with people that just want to like send out a new show. It's like, no, I'd like to do it on Tuesday.
Oh,
right?
I don't know.
Yeah, 2 girls, 1 mic. They really wanted Tuesday.
Oh, that's true. They put out their new
Yeah.
ones on Tuesdays. You're right. And we play them on Wednesdays.
Georgia Rose wanted a Tuesday night show. I wonder if they just like read that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's not. It's one of those statistics where it's not hard to find if you do a little bit of research. Like it's there, and it kind of tells you everything from what day to post on to what time to post. Because every day has its own kind of time. It depends on
on your target audience too, right? Or no?
That's part of it too. But for the most part, I'd say there's peak times for like Facebook and Instagram where like people are just getting into work and they're still killing those first like 20 minutes, and that's when they look at their social media, or like on around say lunchtime, like around noon. Because otherwise, the rest of the day, people are actually doing work, or they're commuting, or they're with their families, so
Right.
they're not really spending as much time. I mean, they may be on their phones, but they're not listening to podcasts. So,
Right.
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 depending on what you're doing and who your
They're
demographic
ignoring
is.
their family in other ways.
Right.
Ken Pichelle says, you're always welcome to play my songs since they're unknown. But hey, a friend released one onto iTunes, etc. today, so there's that. A friend released what? One of your songs on iTunes today? Or a friend put out one of their own songs today on iTunes? Ken, you got to explain that. If it's one of your songs, congratulations for making iTunes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, normally we'll give ourselves a couple days and I'll do all the editing. So I'll go
Right.
back through what we talked about. Not so much to rearrange the jokes. I don't want to mess with the formula
Sure.
too much because that's cheating. But in my mind, to maybe trim a little bit of fat, maybe, if somebody made, sometimes he'll drop someone's last name by accident, or
Sure.
certain things you just don't want on the show. And but otherwise, it's really just adding music to it, adding sound effects and stuff. I don't really have a fancy soundboard like you, so I got to go back in after the fact and kind of not do it in real time. It's all post production stuff.
Well, when I added crickets before, it's only because I know the button's right there.
Right.
I'm not that quick. I'm like, I'd much
you
rather
have the ability.
Yeah, true. I just don't work it well. And that's one thing. I mean, I love being live because I like taking the phone calls. I like the reading the comments and the interaction aspect.
Right.
But at the same time, there's a part of me that wish we could do some going back and editing. Like there are plenty of times like, man, I would love to edit that out. Or like last week when Jackie was here and I messed up that joke. I'm still mad about
You
that.
still would have messed.
Well,
Was that English? I would edit that out. Did you hear that?
that's one of the things that I'm fearful of because we're also still fairly new at this. And I know that we're going to trip up here and there. I know that I'm not at the level I would like to be, we're, say, 10 years from now. So as we're working towards that, I don't want to just jump the gun and go straight to video because if I'm editing a video along with the audio, that means the video is going to be choppy as hell. Like it's just going to be like,
Right.
Right. Yeah.
So I'd rather just wait and allow us to reach that point versus just jump right in and sacrifice the quality and the integrity of the
I
show.
can understand when it's like lagged and stuff, but like I kind of feel like people really like when people are screwing up. Like I think they like that you flub that joke.
Not as much as we screw up. I don't know about that.
I don't know. Like
It's
I
just
think,
a show
I think
about
that's
two guys
kinda,
screwing up.
That's like the funness of it. Like you don't know what to expect. You could feel for them because that would happen to you. Like I think people.
Yeah, but I agree.
No one wants this polished thing.
Yeah, but if it's constant or if it happens, there's a limit.
If it's technical and it's lagging, then that's just annoying. Like it's like hearing a weird sound
like
over
the
and over
phones.
again.
That's not funny. That's just ridiculous, and that needs to work.
Still, people are writing in going, Sallie, just hold a button lightly. Like, I mean, people get into it,
Yeah.
And I'm like, thanks.
And whatever gets people engaged in the show.
Well, how long is each episode when it's when you put it out, when it's all the finished
I'd
product?
say it's about 40 to 50 minutes.
And how long do you guys actually go before you edit? Like
About an hour and 10.
So you feel if you do an hour and 10, okay, that's good. I think I got enough to put out a good episode.
Well, we
Or
make
it's
sure, usually, I don't know, I feel like we've kind of, we now have this formula where we know how much we need to talk and how much content we're going to end up producing by the time we're done. It varies. It might be an hour, it might be an hour and a half, but I try to limit the episodes to about 40 to 50 minutes. So figure about 45 minutes after all the editing is done. But depending on the topics that we're talking about, like some things that we talk about might have a lot more meat on it, like the episode we released this week on Tuesday was about conspiracy theories.
Ooh.
Like, there's a lot more I could talk about with conspiracy theories versus an episode just about being out of shape and making resolutions for the new year.
Yeah, true.
Right.
So with that's when we had a guest on and we got into a lot of different stuff.
Yeah.
We were able to play a game and I made up a bunch of BS conspiracies and can he spot the real ones versus the
Oh,
fake
that's funny.
ones? Yeah. So
Yeah.
there's a lot more you can do with certain topics. So that one we actually ended up with an hour-long episode.
Nice. All right, I want to hear more about that. I just want to read Ken Pichelle. It's it is a song of his that he wrote that was released on iTunes today.
Nice,
Yesterday. Congratulations, Ken. It's actually a worship song done in Spanish. Of course, because when we hear Ken Pichelle, we think of Spanish.
Yeah.
Eres más grande. You are bigger or you are greater. Oh.
See, Papi.
All right, so you are bigger, you are strong. You are bigger, you are greater. Say that in Russian.
You're bigger, you are greater. Ты большой, How the fuck do you say greater? I don't know that there's...
Greater-esky.
Yeah, greater. Greater. Good job.
All right, so what were these? So this was this week's episode.
Yep, that was the one that we released on Tuesday.
Try Not to Laugh podcast. You guys were going over conspiracy theories. So you did you did the research. Give me three of the really popular ones, and then give me some weird ones.
Okay, the popular ones. There's one that's actually getting more popular now, which is that JFK was killed by the CIA. Because he wouldn't go along with this plan of replacing all the birds in the world with drones. So they want to put a microchip inside fake birds and then have them flying around versus actually living birds.
JFK.
Like they couldn't get along together, the fake birds and the real birds. They had to eliminate the real birds.
I mean, I'm sure there was whether they were going to use them as weapons or as tools to spy on the public, but. I guess he didn't go along with it, and that spiraled out of control, and they murdered him. So that was the JFK theory. Another bigger one, I guess. Let me think. None of them were really like super popular. Like we tried to avoid going into like 9/11 and stuff like that. Like
walking on the moon, because some people say that didn't really happen.
Right.
In 1969.
Yeah. Like one of the lesser known ones is that like the moon is fake. And it's so it's just I guess like a hologram and
like the Batman.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, only when we need it. When we're in trouble, the moon shows up.
Moon Man, we need your help. Here I come to save the day.
Or that Saved by the Bell was actually controlled by the Illuminati. So
really,
what?
Yeah, that's a theory. So people think that there's like satanic messages in Saved by the Bell, and if you look close enough, you'll find little, I don't know, devil dicks or 666 lockers and stuff like that.
Come on, really?
Yeah.
I got to look that up. That is hilarious.
Yeah. And then, so I guess that's three of those, and then he spotted the fake ones pretty quickly, but I think, what was it, that Barbie was originally intended for boys with high estrogen, so boys with tits that wanted to play with dolls. I guess girls gravitated towards these dolls more so than boys did, and that their numbers, spiked from 1959 to 1960. So obviously, I made that up.
That's great.
What was the other one? That the Pluto is actually a magnet, and it is drawing other planets and objects towards it over time that contain any kind of metal or copper. And that, won't happen today or tomorrow, but within the next 12 billion years, Pluto will somehow become the center of the galaxy.
Wow. You made that one up?
Yeah.
That's great, man. He's got some original ideas.
Tim Carney's watching.
Tim Carney? The Tim Carney? Where's he been? Nice to see you, Tim Carney.
Where you been?
Yeah, it's been a while. Wow. I thought that was a conspiracy theory. I don't know what that means. Wow. So that's cool. And so who's the guest?
That was Dave Wheeler from Wheeler in the Morning.
Oh, that's
podcast.
right. You said that already.
Yeah.
But does he have? He's a DJ from Winnipeg,
right?
But did he have some kind of connection to conspiracy theories, or you just that's what we're talking about today? Be a part of it.
Kinda, yeah. It was purely coincidental that he actually knows a whole lot about conspiracies.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
That's
he does.
Super intelligent. So like when I told him, we normally have our meetings on Tuesdays, Brandon and I, and we decide what's going to be on the show, what are we going to talk about, and then we got the rest of the week to plan ahead and do our research. So by Saturday, I'm already able to reach out to the guests and let them know, hey, this is what we're talking about. Prepare as much or as little as you want. And I mean, he just jumped right in. The guy knew freaking everything I had, that I was talking about. He had a million facts, knew about the books, everything about, Did Courtney Love really kill, Kurt Cobain?
Yeah,
he knew about the stories on that, so it was really interesting.
Did you guys ask if Paul is dead?
Yes.
You did?
Actually,
I
took it a step further.
Yeah.
We talked about the theory of none of the Beatles being any of the original members, that they're all actors.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Wow.
So he knew about the Paul theory, but then there's another one that none of the Beatles are the original members.
And that's actually something that's out there? You didn't make that up?
No.
Oh, I'll have to look that up. Wow. I'm a Beatle nut. I had no idea. I never heard that one. But I've watched, there's some crazy Paul is Dead videos out there on YouTube.
Right, with the Canadian Mountie that they replaced him with, the left-handed guy that looked just like him.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then there's one that even goes so far as, showing videos of the real Paul McCartney. He's actually not dead, but he's still alive, and there's footage.
Just working at a Days Inn in Wisconsin.
Coming out of his house or something. I forget exactly where he was, but it was something like that.
Nice.
Tom Glotty says, what about the Smurfs were communist propaganda?
I haven't heard that.
Tom, are you, because he's a new comedian, are you being funny or is that real? I never heard that either. And Jeff Bosey says that would explain all the pigeons in New York. So, all right, so what do you got coming this week?
So this week our guest is Joe Borak from the Prompt and Circumstance podcast, and we're going to be discussing our mortality.
Ooh,
yeah. So we're
that's
going to do a
heavy stuff.
show about yes and no. See, that's one of the things that I think you kind of have to make light of it. You know, we want to talk about are you afraid of dying? How do you think you're going to die? What do you want to leave to your family and friends? What do you want it to say on your tombstone? What's on your bucket list? Stuff like that. So I want to make light of something that we can all kind of relate to on some level.
Right.
And, just make people not afraid to die, just not necessarily celebrate it.
Don't really have a choice, so...
Right, exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Wow.
So, yeah,
Well, that's a cool topic. I like that.
Thanks.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very nice. I guess, and I don't want to ask any more about it because we've got to save it for your...
I haven't even planned that far ahead, so I can tell you.
But I like some of the... there's a lot of memes on your Facebook page,
right.
Like promoting the podcast or even just yourself. But that doesn't really coincide. That you're just being funny?
Pretty much, yeah.
And do you make up those memes, or are you just finding them? Because some of them I thought were... Oh, okay.
Both.
I thought there were a few that were really funny.
Yeah, I try to mix them up, and if I use someone else's, I'll give them credit for it, at least keep their logo in the picture so people know where it came from.
So that Abe Lincoln quote, did you make that up, or did you find that somewhere?
No, that one I actually did find, but there was no name on it or anything. I just randomly came across it and thought it was
so
one
rare
of the
that you
funniest
find
things I've ever
someone's name
seen.
on it.
Would you like to quote Abe Lincoln for us right now?
I can. I don't.
Oh, you got to look it up.
Yeah. I mean, I know generally.
It was basically praising boobies. Basically, is what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically.
Tom Galati says no. It's a real conspiracy theory. That. And in fact, and Ken Pichelle is backing him up. He said he heard it too. They all work on a commune. It was. Oh, now Gina Coffin is saying it wasn't the Smurfs. It was the Teletubbies.
Yeah, I remember the Teletubby thing.
Mike Nicolia is watching. Hello, Mike. Mike hosting the big show with Anthony Rodia last night, tonight, and tomorrow night. Hope it went well last night. Hope you have a great show tonight. And Sallie and I will see you tomorrow night. We're going with Gina Conjemi Coffin. We're going to go check you guys out. Oh, you got it? Oh, go ahead.
Finish out with the quote?
Sure. Oh, is it that time already? Yeah, almost. Yeah, we got it like a minute.
Tits cannot make up for a lack of ass, but ass can make up for a lack of tits. Abraham Lincoln.
Honest Abe. Thank you. That was wonderful. Was that Gargamel was always trying to catch the Smurfs and turn them into gold coins. So I don't even know the bad guy's name.
I thought he was trying to eat them.
I don't think I watched the Smurfs. How old are you?
38.
Was that your
time?
I
watched the Smurfs.
Yeah, that was before our time, wasn't it?
Yeah, but we got stuck with it with the kids.
No, what? You did? People are weird.
Okay, on that note.
Oh, yeah, we're done? Okay. What is today? Today is Wednesday. So tonight, Three's Company is on at 7:30 p.m. Join Mandy, Bonnie, and Tony, and their guest, Brian Roach. Chris Roach will be with them tonight. I know, because I always think of that clown. Chris Roach will be the guest on Three's Company tonight with Bonnie, Mandy, and Tony. Three's Company. That's at 7:30 right here on govsradio.com. Also on YouTube and Facebook, of course. Join them after for Punk Rap with our pal MJ. But once again, that is only on govsradio.com. It is only audio, just like Try Not to Laugh podcast. It's audio only. So you go to govsradio.com. Right there on the home screen, you have the option to either watch us or listen to us. Hit the listen. Because that's where you'll hear Punk Rap. That's at 9 p.m. It's a music show with our pal MJ. That's tonight at 9. Then tomorrow is Thursday. So the Breakfast Club is on at 9:30 a.m. We're on at 11 a.m. Felix and Let's Eat Long Island will be on at 1:30 p.m. And then, of course, you have Soul Space at 6:30. And you have Limo Talk with Graz at 9. And don't forget, as we mentioned earlier in the week, Limo Talk with Graz is moving to a new time, 9:45 on Thursdays, starting in February. I think the first Thursday in February he's not here, but then the second Thursday he starts at 9:45. Sallie and I and Don Sill will be hosting a show Thursday nights at 8, called Live from Governor's Green Room. We tried that show We tried it back in November. We did it for like 4 hours. We're not doing that. It's just an hour and a half, and it's going to be fun. We're going to be interviewing all the comics that are playing that night here at Governor's Comedy Club, and they're going to be coming out in the green room. They're going to stop in here, and there'll be all sorts of shenanigans and craziness and violence. So join us tomorrow. Join us later at 7:30 for Three's Company, followed by Punk Rap, and we'll be back tomorrow at 11. Everybody have a great day. Enjoy Anthony Rodia tonight if you're coming. See you guys tomorrow at 11.